I'm gonna steal your thunder.
Hi, hello,
Just
welcome to We Run the Stars. It is a live play with Starfinder. So it is going to be a fantastic, fantastic time. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching. I really do appreciate it. We're going to go around the table, introduce our players, and then we'll go ahead and get started with our show for this evening. So, Thrawn, if you want to go ahead and take it away.
Well, hello everybody. I am Thrawn Venser, the captain of this here party. I am a sometimes captain, as you'll find out. There's a lot of people that have a lot of decisions to make. I am a human envoy, and I tend to take a pretty supportive role in combat. So you'll see me encouraging people and helping them out that way, and rarely ever shooting a gun.
Beautiful. Next up, Sunny.
Hi, yo, I'm Sunny. I am a Raxolite Solarian. I am the gunner on the ship and the gunner on the ground, and explosive sometimes.
Absolutely wonderful. Next up, we have Otto.
What's up? I'm Otto. I'm the ship's engineer and the combat sniper. Somehow, in this group, I have become the voice of logic, and I don't know how I got here. Oh, I'm a Brenrir, too. I'm an otter. I'm adorable.
Absolutely wonderful. Next up, we got Denver.
I have to get the voice on here.
Oh.
Hey y'all, I'm Denver. How's it going? Tieflin out from over somewhere. Y'all figure that out. I am the pilot. I am an operative, and I'm just here to have a good time. Yeehaw!
Thank you for that. That's what we needed. Next up, we have Kali.
Hey there, I'm Kali, and I am a Patra soldier, and I am a gunner on the ship and also on land.
Beautiful. Next up, Zurat.
Hey, that's me. I am Jurat. I am a Sharon Mystic from the dark side of Verces. I'm a magic mage officer on the ship and in combat, a little bit of a medic, making sure everyone is tip-top.
Like that. Ferrix.
Hi, I'm Ferrix Lortec. I'm a human technomancer, and I'm usually afraid of everything unless it's in ruins. And then I'm fine with that because, I get to learn stuff. But right now I'm afraid because there's a giant Vesk in front of me that's on fire. So we'll see.
Also true. And last but not least, Domino.
I'm Domino. I'm the Vesk Vanguard Chief Mate, and I think the main melee fighter in this group. So I plan to get hit.
Get hit, indeed. So let you guys know last where we left off at. If you guys aren't familiar with the channel, you guys just finished up with a crazy little dungeon that you guys were given a ship to go through and explore. It was said that it was a dangerous place to be, but it was a place out of time. Thanks to Ferrix being able to look over some maps, and with his extensive knowledge of anything ancient, you guys were able to go ahead and go through this elvish ruin. As you guys got to the end, you guys were teleported back to the front of the dungeon thanks to a rune that was on the wall. You guys went ahead, touched the rune, and boom, right in front of the inn door where you guys left off. You guys walked through the inn door into the inn when, Thrawn, you heard a bunch of gunfire, tables were turned, bodies were everywhere. As you looked out and peeked out the window, you noticed that there was a line of Vesk that were starting to round up these innocent individuals, and you were like, we will not stand for this. Went inside, or went back out, grabbed your team, and said, we're doing this fight. As the fight began to go underway, one of the Vesk looked over to Domino, yelled, there he is, and combat ensued. So, all of you guys at home, this is where we're going to be picking up, is watching the combat that was taking place from last episode. So we are at the top of the round. which is insane because Kali rolled a 27 for initiative. So Kali, you are indeed up and ready to go.
All right. Well, I already have my 2 laser pistols drawn,
Yes.
so I am going to take a full action. And let's see if I'm gonna shoot at the vest straight ahead, a little bit to the right.
Boom.
Yes. Thanks.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So one's a 17 and the other one's 26.
And that is EAC?
Yes.
Perfect. Both hits. Go ahead and roll damage for both your azimuth laser pistols.
5 and 3.
Oh. All right. Total of 8 damage. This guy has not been hit yet. So you do come around the corner and fire both your laser pistols off. He goes ahead and dodges just right underneath it last second. But you see he's starting to look around and realize a lot of his team is beginning to fall rather quickly. Very good damage. Next up in the initiative order, we have... Where'd that sticky note go? Thank you. Sunny.
I want to pop out again, like right here, and
Okay.
then go after this one.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to shoot.
Rolling with my new dice, and they're not good.
Gotta warm them up.
Oh, I guess they are. It's 19.
19 against EAC, right, with your solar flare?
Yes.
Nice, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll that sweet solar flare damage.
I got a 7 8.
8. Math is hard. 8 points of damage. So let me go ahead
And then I just want to tuck back behind the door again.
Not an issue. You go ahead and pop around the corner as you release your solar energy from your solar flare. It slams into the side of them as they're walking and running towards Domino, and just they get blasted and just spin and just splatter on the ground. So
Hell
this
yeah.
one is done and done, and you're going ahead and hiding behind that door that is still kicked open.
Yes,
For
please.
those of you at home that don't know what a Raxolite is, they are a small individual, and when I say small, we're talking like 13 inches. So very, very small Solarian, just running around, just shooting shots off. Very nice.
Flower.
Good damage. Yeah, flower with a little flower beep, on their head. Next up, we have vest number 2, which just went down, so they are no longer in said mission. Denver, you are up.
Oh yeah. All right. So last time I was out here fighting this dude right here with my with my sword. That's definitely not in a cane anymore because that's just dumb. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm going to go ahead and take my full action with a trick attack, and this time around we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing an acrobatics check for my trick attack here again, because it was so sick last time, and that is going to be a 23 on the acrobatics for the trick attack.
That will barely succeed on that trick attack, so go ahead and add that extra dice of damage.
All right. And with the movement there, I'm moving straight into where, actually, I'm going to kind of move around the dead body. Don't want to get blood on these shoes. And as we're running, it's going to be a couple steps with like a baseball slide. And I'm just going to hold that blade out and just try to take this guy out at the knees.
Do it. Roll to hit.
Yeah. That is going to be... That is a 21 to hit.
And is that...
First 2 rolls feel real good. That is KAC.
KAC, that will absolutely hit. Go ahead and deal damage.
All right, so that is going to be plus my D8 because that's just something that happens. Plus, where is it? Which thing was it that I was using? So that is 8 points of damage altogether.
Awesome. 8 points of damage. And that is on the guy right in front of you. Perfect.
Yep.
All right, you go ahead and swipe at the back of his leg. He buckles down for a minute as you have a pretty decent gash that goes into the back of the leg. He's still up, but he now looks over at you, as you are face to face with a pretty armored Vesk. All right.
How pretty is he?
I don't think you want to know.
Roll a D100.
Exactly. Next up. Bump, 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 bump. Denver Vesk. All right. This one is going to move down here. And using a cryo rifle is going to go ahead and take a shot at you, Domino.
EAC 12.
Yeah, that's going to hit. That's going to hit. I'm sorry about you.
It's expected.
It was planned for.
That's a whopping 7 points of cold
It didn't
damage.
hit me. I hit it.
Exactly.
With my arm. Say 7?
7 points of cold.
That's an entropy point.
Yeah, it is. Take it.
See, I'm winning.
All right. Next up. Zerop.
Zura will go ahead and peek out the window, see what targets are available. Whip out aim his azimuth laser rifle at the Vesk. Oh, why is this not working? That one right there, and take a shot.
Do it. Pull the trigger.
Natural 1.
All right.
Bro.
You go ahead and take the shot. It zooms out, but it just hits the the cave wall behind him, and just sort of like causes some of the rubble to go down. Do you want to use your move action for anything else?
Yeah, swift actions are out. We'll just say, "Oh crap," and then go ahead and start running towards the main door to try to get centralized to everybody else.
Hecky, yeah. All right, Thrawn, you're next up.
Okay. So before combat broke out in this place, it was a tavern. And
Correct.
we were meeting with somebody named
Krill.
And Krill is now next to me, right? I found him.
Yeah, that's correct. You went downstairs. You were able to find Krill and his brother hiding in 2 adjacent rooms. Krill told his brother to go back into hiding, and you brought Krill, the Formian, back upstairs with you.
Okay. So right now I'm upstairs, right?
Correct. You were on the first floor. You just saw Zerat say crap and just start running towards the front door.
Right. Does Krill look like he's gonna run, or is he gonna fight?
You see Krill sort of taking a moment and just like assessing the situation, because currently there are just people like running out and blasting. You see cryo shots coming flying into the area as well. So he's certainly taking taking it in. You can roll a judge intentions real quick if you would like.
Let's judge his intentions, or sense his motive, if you will.
Ooh, that is also a good
13.
choice. 13. Definitely seems to be on the fence about it. You see his hands on a hilt of some sort of weapon, but you can't tell exactly if he's planning on darting or if he's looking for like a tactical advantage.
I'm not sure what the stair situation looks like. Can my move get me to here?
It absolutely can.
Great. I'm gonna sit here, stay in cover, let the fighters do the fighting for now.
Heck.
And that's it.
Yeah. All right. Getting this pulled up. Ferrix, you're next up.
All right. So the one I was worried about, which is on fire, died. So
Yep.
I don't have to worry about that anymore. I see that Thrawn is here, and I'm gonna turn to Thrawn a bit. Thrawn, I think I have a plan, but I need you to. If I feed you words, invest, do you think you could repeat them and then make them give up?
Yeah, no, I can definitely do that. That's something that's I'm very proficient at speaking languages that I don't speak. It's a new trait. I can do it though.
I speak it, and I can just feed them to you, and then.
Okay. Yeah,
Never
come over
mind.
here.
And I just, I turn and I shoot first, and then I'll come over there.
Perfect. Go ahead and take your shot.
I'm gonna shoot at this one again. I don't know. It's just blind firing, really. So.
Okay.
+4. Rolling. 15 EAC.
15 on EAC. That'll barely hit.
That's 8 fire damage. Woo! Max damage.
Woo!
All right, and then I'm gonna move over here.
You go ahead and have the conversation. Quick look, shoot a shot, and as you do it, you notice that you catch the Vex off guard as he's looking over towards Denver, and it just takes it straight on the shoulder. Just ripples back a little bit, and begins to look to the door. You're no longer there. But that was a massive hit, and now there's like a strong singed mark in their armor.
Okay, I'm here, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
What? I'm like looking out, like, what did you just do? Because you just blind fired and wrecked someone.
Okay. I think I'm more excited about what we're gonna do. So I'm just like, whatever.
In before Ferrix is actually a secret badass.
Right. You guys all worry about Kali being a spy, but it was really just Ferrix all along. Denver, in front of you, after you hit this person in the back of the leg, they go ahead and crack their knuckles. And as they crack their knuckles, they arc with electrical energy, and he just swings down at you.
Do it. I dare you.
Okay. Chat, you heard this. You heard it.
Yeah. As he's swinging, just, hey, you won't.
They did. And they did
All
it
right.
quite well with a natural 20.
Ooh,
You're that guy, pal. You're that guy.
I take as I'm getting punched, it's like, oh, you did it. Ow. Whatever it is, I also have, as a tiefling, electric resistance 5. So whatever the damage is, -5.
Are you memeing, or is that true?
No, that's
Okay.
for real.
No,
like
then you take.
I wouldn't meme that hard.
Well, you take 7 points of electric after the reduction.
Okay, cool. Because that is trace benefits, fiendish resistances, resistance 5 to cold, electric, and fire.
Woo! You guys look as Denver goes, "You won't," as the vest just gets a big old grin on his face. He's just,
Ooh,
and just
hey,
like,
brother, you totally will.
But as you can see the arc energy sort of ripple off, you see that Denver's skin absorbs some of the electricity. And that is his round. He will actually take a guarded step backwards. And that is his sweet, sweet turn. Otto, you are up.
Yes. All right. So I'm assuming that these civilians, with all this gunfire, has probably hit the ground by now.
Not the 4 that are in the back, because they are still being currently aimed at by the 2 vests in the very, very back.
What about this dude right here?
These 2 are definitely, as soon as the 2 by them got down and they started getting shot from the other, they instantly just started laying down. And you see they're actually sort of beginning to army crawl towards the building on the left side.
That's what I like to hear. So this dude back here, I'm gonna combat track that guy. He's gonna light up on all of my systems. AI is gonna be telling me a bunch of shit I already know,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna fire my coil rifle sniper at this dude with my 18 KAC.
You said 18?
KAC, yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, and then my measly D6 for damage is 1.
Yes.
So I grazed him.
Well, you add your level to it because of level 3, so it's 4.
Yeah.
I did a little better.
4 times better.
Yeah, 4
actually.
That is. You're
Sounds
so
way better when you
efficient.
say it like that.
And that was this. Which one was that again? This top one up. This bottom. Or top?
This
Perfect.
boy.
Perfect. All right.
That's I've used all my actions.
Nice. Good turn. Good turn. Whittle them down. Whittle them down. Next up. It's their turn to go.
No.
Forgot I rolled like 4 on initiative.
No, you rolled a 1 on initiative. You rolled a natural 1 with no modifier there. Fam.
If I politely
What's the
say
difference?
no, will they not act?
Yeah,
You could try.
that's a good question.
I think
I
that's
just
fair.
imagine him raising like a laser action, like, no.
No. They
No.
they sheath their weapons and just walk away.
I'm sorry.
Demoralized.
Pretty much this one that
Nothing
was just
stopping
shot. We'll go ahead and take a full action, take 2 shots at you, Otto, as you just shot him with a coil rifle.
I have cover.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
And they get a -4 because of the full action attack. So that'll be an 11 against EAC and
Negative,
a
sir.
16 against EAC.
That one is a maybe.
And by maybe, you
More
mean
like a
yes?
yes.
Okay. And that is 9 points of cold damage.
Can we not?
You can absolutely take it, and then it goes on to the next vest's turn. This band back here will go ahead and take a full attack as well. One at one at Denver, excuse me, and then one at Domino. The one at Denver is a 19 against EAC.
Sure.
Okay.
I was trying to find a more creative way to say no, but
We
that'd be-
have so many more levels before a 19 is a no.
And then an 18 against
Eh.
Domino.
Okay, I
Saying
was like,
yes
please-
is the most creative way to say no, if you think about
Yep.
It's true.
That is 100% not correct.
And then that is 10 points to Denver, cold damage. But you have
All right.
resistance, right? Is
So
that
that'll be 5 points.
5 points for you, and then 5 points as well for Domino.
It's not an entry point.
Mr. Stark, I ain't feeling so good.
If you're gonna hit me harder.
Right.
Which actually, I'll mitigate that damage.
Ooh.
Good. Get it out of here.
So you said 5. I'll use a reaction to make it. What does mitigate do? I think just my level.
Yeah, it should be your Vanguard level reduction.
Yep.
Okay, so you take 2 points of cold.
It be chilly, boys.
Yes, very, very cold.
It'd be very painful, boys.
Stings.
Next,
I ain't built
last
for this.
but not least, Domino. You just got blasted with a cryo rifle.
But not hard enough.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Please tell me you're just really still.
I don't think they're really still.
Stay sack right now.
Psych.
It wasn't me, y'all.
You hate to see it.
Oh no.
Ooh, you lost the
Oh.
whole Inner Schmidt.
Perfect. We're gonna go on. Stream might look a little weird. We'll fix it. But for now, Kali, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna stay where I'm at for now, and I'm gonna go after this guy right there. I'll just again do a full action.
Okay, take the shot.
Holly is my favorite suspicious person in this on the crew.
Did you say least?
20
Go
My bad,
for it,
go ahead.
Holly.
22 and 19.
22 and 19.
It's
Those
nice to
both
see that.
hit.
And for a total of 10 on damage.
Woo! All right. And chat, I do realize that stream just went weird. I do apologize. One of our players said, "Internet's not today," so we will fix that in just one moment. I do appreciate your patience, everyone. But you know, internet is a crazy,
Would it?
crazy. Oh, maybe it fixed itself because we're just that good.
Would it be a stream if somebody's internet didn't go down?
No,
Right.
And about.
And
right, like
he's
it
back.
happens.
That's probably the fastest the router's ever reset itself.
That's what I'm saying.
Go.
The router is on board tonight.
No,
I
get
had
on
a
my
very
phone.
stern conversation with each and every one of your routers today. By the way, it was like
I
probably
believe it.
4 hours of my day. It was like, hey, listen, if you're gonna reboot, give me at least like 30 seconds. That's all you get.
Yeah.
I'm just
I saw the
upset
lights
that
on my
you were
router
in-
turn red. I was like, this is it. This is it. It's gonna take at least 20 minutes to restart.
I was upset
guess.
that you were in town and didn't tell me, but whatever. That's neither
Right.
here nor there. Just
All
And
right.
I'm sorry, Kali. Domino, we did not know what your situation was, so we did skip you for just a second. Kali, can you
I'm
ping
delaying
again?
my action.
Right. Nope. It's gone. Can you ping which one you were shooting at again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I can do it again.
it was
Hold
this
on.
one,
That-
I believe.
Yeah, thank you.
Boom.
Yeah, I got you.
You go ahead and boom,
There
boom,
you go.
and shoot it twice. They just drop as well. They just fall flat on their feet as they are taking aim and looking over at Denver, very distracted by all the different access points that you guys currently have set up. Fantastic.
That was actually my delayed my action trigger.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Domino, you're up. Here, you can go ahead and take your turn now.
All right, well, I was going to go here, but now I'll just go here. And I'll just do a normal entropic strike on the guy right in front of me with my... I'll get a little closer so I can use my entropic strike without
Do
the
it.
tacklash. $19 to hit. EAC.
19 to hit on EAC. That will absolutely hit. 100%.
9 acid and bludgeoning damage.
Could you just leave some enemies for me?
You already tried to skip my turn.
I know, and I thought I was going to be able to go before you.
Sonny, you already killed someone already, okay? Could you...
Not enough.
chill? Perfect. And then how much damage was that? I'm sorry, I was fixing something.
It's 9.
9. A very good hit as you slash into them. They are still up, but you can definitely see there's a nice gash where you hit them out with your tropic strike.
You made a mistake coming after me.
Ooh.
Throw a little banter in there.
Everyone loves a little good little banter. Okay, Kali just went. Sonny, you are up.
Okay, so I forgot to mention last time it was my third strike in Photon.
Yes.
So I'm going to do my movement, and I'm going to put myself... Let's see. Oh, hold on. I have to get out the measurement.
Also, don't forget, when you hit level 3, you did get the one
Yes,
you can
I
cast
know.
the range.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
put it. I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna move right. Oh God, dang it!
I
What are
believe
the
in you.
buttons? I'm gonna move right
Click
there.
on the mouse. Okay.
I did it. And then, who's measuring?
Probably you.
Stop it! It's not me. Oh
Are
no.
we sure about this?
Oh,
It
no,
was.
no.
This is
Kali,
not the
you
time to be
killed-
measuring yourself.
You killed who I wanted to kill.
Oh.
Okay, so
There's
if I
a
center it,
plethora of bodies to murder.
if I
all right?
center it, I can go up to 40 feet. So I'm gonna go like let's see.
Whatever's about to happen, I will.
Right here. No, I'm sorry. Right here. So that
Okay.
I can hit both of these.
Yep, and it's only 20-foot radius.
It is It's a 10-foot radius actually, because
Oh.
if it was 20, I would have done the further
Gotcha.
distance.
Cool.
So, but I'll center it like right there. And then it's a reflex saving throw.
Okay.
And just to make sure I have it correct, is it 10, half of your level, and your charisma?
So it's going to be actually 10 plus your Solarian. No, you're right. Half your Solarian level plus your charisma. I'm sorry.
That's what I just said.
There's division in this one.
Damn.
I said you were right.
Okay.
And that was a solid 10 and 12.
Okay, that misses. So they take 46 damage.
Oh,
And as a
It's fine. I didn't roll well.
Solarian, could you go ahead and describe exactly what you're doing here?
No, actually, I can't.
Oh, okay.
Go
Called
with
an
it.
atomic
I
bomb.
never remember it. Basically, I'm making a supernova, so I'm just making a black hole in the middle of the world to help or to hurt these people.
Civilians? Never heard of them.
It's gonna be 10, 14.
14. Wow.
Both of them.
Guys, I rolled poorly. 14 points of damage.
I did. I really bad.
I'll take it. Damage is damage.
Right.
And then I'm out of movement, so I'm just gonna
So,
stick there.
Sonny, you run into the middle of the fray, look in the area, and concentrate really hard as you guys just see a ball of energy that you guys saw recently that Sonny had to run into position for, but now erupts from the middle of nowhere as a ball of energy just as a supernova launches and it does 14 points of damage. 6, 7, jeez, 0, 11.
Impressive. How are those civilians?
They're
It's
fine.
actually
Out of range.
it's out of range, so they are actually.
I targeted
just
it so they
A-okay.
wouldn't get hurt. Okay,
It's
I
only
think about
10-foot
them.
range, so she put it there. It lined it up, but you can now see they are extremely injured from that insane attack. Good work.
Lit.
Civilians might have lost their
honestly-
eyebrows a little bit.
Literally, it is lit.
I thought she was
singed
gonna
a little.
kill. I thought she was gonna kill Karma and Hardwire for sure.
I
But
mean,
we're okay.
It's not like it hasn't crossed my mind.
True.
We don't want those problems.
Next up is Denver.
Hey, yeah, all right. So, pretty much, we had this dude decide to be a punk and punch me real damn hard, and then back up like a turd.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna look at him and spit some blood on the ground. And go, come here. you don't get to do that and walk away. So we're going to do we're gonna do another acrobatics check for my sneak attack on this one.
Okay.
Because of my mobility with my sneak attack, I do not provoke against this person, so there is no attack of opportunity that can come in on this because I'm too quick, I'm too fast. So we're gonna do that. Acrobatics check is a 22.
Ooh, 22. That will fail on the
Oh!
acrobatics check
That's unfortunate.
by
Yeah.
one. By one.
When you have a plus 13 and you still fail it.
Yikes.
All right. So in that case, we're just gonna come in with that sword again. We're still not provoking anything because of the whole thing there, but with the attack on the sword, that is going to be a 17 against Casey.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah!
What kind of sword you got there?
I ain't gonna keep saying this. Goddamn, it's a sword. It's a sword that was in a sheath, but the sheath is rather inconspicuous. Some people would call it a cane, but I think that's dumb as shit.
There. Hit with the
My
fedora.
Vesk.
My best. Get me out.
So damage wise, that is 6, 7 damage.
7 damage. As you walk over to the Vesk, you attempt a very acrobatic stunt, unable to pull it off. You pull it off successfully, but they aren't thrown off by it. But they go ahead and you slash at them, and then they just sort of buckle down and just fall limp on the ground.
As he's falling down, I'm gonna like flick a little bit of blood off of my sword and go, "Hell yeah! Next time, punch me harder, you shit!" And then that's my whole turn. Angrily looking across the field at actually nobody. I'm just gonna look really grumpy next to this body for a minute.
I like it.
Gonna sit there and brood.
Free action to
Absolutely.
brood.
Free action to brood.
I'm gonna remember that.
Right. Next up, that person no longer is on the battlefield. Good. Sorry. Looking at notes here. Denver just went.
It's not something to be sorry about.
Oh, it is. For those of you at home, my hard drive that had all my campaign notes decided to go kaput this week. So I had to redo all the campaign notes from scratch. So I apologize. They are a little everywhere and not as organized as I would like. Zerat, you are up.
I will go ahead and squeeze through my compatriots. Sorry, excuse me.
Just gonna squeeze past you there.
Oh, I think that's as
This
far
is a
as I
live
can-
fire combat, but
Gotta have manners. We learned that from last.
Manners.
And then I will take another shot with my laser rifle at this vest right here.
Take the shot.
Let's use the other dice.
The other
does
dice.
Domino even flinch at close call shots anymore?
Depends how close the
I
shot
probably don't
is.
see him coming.
Right.
It's a 19 to EAC.
That'll hit.
All right, and then I rolled the lowest I could possibly roll, so 4
Oh, yeah.
total fire damage points.
I love it.
And then Denver, in your head, you just hear, "I'm coming."
Phrasing?
Just hot.
Nice.
And that's it.
Nice. Right. Next up, we have Thrawn.
Rix. I'm looking at Rix for just a second. Is anything happening, or do I need to wait for your turn? Do you need me to like change my initiative order here so that you can do the thing you need to do, or are we good to go?
I can help you. I have to write it down real quick though.
Great. I will hold my action until Rix finishes writing down whatever the hell Rix is writing down, because I fully trust Rix, and this plan is absolutely 100% going to work.
I'm just expecting you to walk out. Everyone's already going to be dead on the ground.
Omelette du fromage.
But I can speak Vesk, so it's all good.
Right. All right. Next up is Ferrix.
Okay. So I'm using pretty much my whole turn to assist him in this whole plan. So I'm writing out something like "surrender now" in Vesk, but it's like super simple, so he can say it, and then I'm sounding it out to him while showing him like a teacher would, and that's my whole turn. So say it with me. Say it with. More
Is it
more
who?
S. More S. Back to the throat.
No, I definitely got it. I think
Yeah,
I got it.
here, and then I just hand him the piece of paper.
Give this man a gold star sticker.
All right. Thrawn, you have been told how to speak this phrase in Vesk, and you have a sticky note.
I got the sticky note buff. Everybody's screwed.
You are they at least tactical sticky notes for the field?
Yeah, you can make
No,
you
it's
can
like-
fold them real nicely into paper airplanes and yeet them.
Yeah.
The gunmetal gray.
I've actually got a sticky note gun that I can
Oh.
shoot them out.
Weird ammo, but okay.
Yeah, it is weird. It costs a lot.
It's a modified needler.
You gotta go back in
Yes.
time and get sticky notes.
It sticks to him. He just pulls it off. It says bang.
And then
He
explodes.
just explodes.
I will use my move action to try and demoralize
Ooh.
whoever I assume is the leader. Or I guess we're kind of running out of Esk at this point. So
Yeah.
let's take a look. Yeah, there's Domino. Okay, yeah, the one in front of Domino is a good someone to demoralize.
Okay.
But I will yell it loud enough for everybody to hear, so I'll try and demoralize. But if they just want to give up and like give us all their weapons and their money and their cars, like that's cool too.
Just don't miss and accidentally demoralize me.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
I don't
my
know
luck,
if I
That's a
can
strong
take it.
possibility.
with my luck, that is exactly what's going to happen. So, all right, let's make my intimidate check here.
Do you speak
And-
Vesk?
I do. I have a sticky note.
Who does now?
Go ahead and you're going to take just a -2 modifier because you do not know the language.
I mean, is it fair? Yeah.
Am I mad about it?
Again.
Sure.
Am I mad about it? Absolutely. Would I do it again? Probably.
I gave you only a -2 because Ferrex took his turn to actually like sit down and really plan this out. So instead of the -4, I gave you a -2 for it for the assist.
All right.
Yeah,
I
fair
mean,
skips
even if it's a
all
low
enough.
roll, they might still have to skip a turn for confusion.
It's true. They're like, what are you saying?
All
It was
right.
the quickest 6-second grammar lesson in another language you've ever had.
So,
Fast.
would you like me to take the 2 off, or should you? Like, do you want me to tell you what I rolled and then you'll -2? Or do you
Yeah,
want me
just
to -2
just no, just tell me what you rolled in -2.
Okay, I rolled a 24 total.
Okay, so beautiful. Demoralize. Remind me what that does because I don't think we actually
DC
had a chance to use
is
it.
equal to either 10 plus their total intimidate skill bonus,
Okay.
or 15 plus 1/2 times their CR, whichever is greater.
Okay. Well, they rolled a 5, so both fail.
Nice.
So this
Still
person
winning.
is demoralized indeed.
Great. They are shaken for 1 round.
Shaken for 1 round.
The duration increases by 1 round for every 5 by which the result exceeded. So
what? 3 rounds? 3
oh,
rounds.
yeah,
3
that's
rounds.
what I was hoping for. That's the best case scenario.
So they
here.
are shaken for 3 rounds, which, for those of you who do not know, is a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack roll, saving throw, and skilled checks for 3 rounds. Very nice. Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
We just shake more people, all right?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
I do. It's just they usually slap me and it hurts, so I quit doing it. And then with my standard action,
yes.
because I get to do that as a move action, because feats. I say this in Vesk from behind the door, so they might think that there's another Vesk here, because I
Okay.
know those are particularly intimidating folks.
Yep.
And I poke my little head out, and I look over toward Denver, and I said, Denver, just remember that if you die here today, you don't get to drive your 2 new vehicles that we have sitting in the ship. And you gain 10 stamina points.
Oh, hell yeah.
As I gotta remember what it's called here.
Inspiring boost.
I
We
inspire
might
you.
not have
Yes.
health, but we do have family.
We have family.
Next captain is Dom Toretto.
Yes. Wait, I thought Domino was
I-
Dom Toretto.
So
I-
Domino Turkish.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I'm gonna drift the spaceship.
You probably would.
Nothing like fist area muscle.
Give me help.
Drowning.
Don't do it. It's not good for your health. Next up, it is the Vesk's turn because the only ones that are alive are all in the same initiative area. So the one in front of you will go ahead and try to punch you again, Denver.
The one in front of me that's alive?
Not Denver, sorry, Domino. I don't
I
know
was
why.
like, hello?
When I see blue, I just think like because of your sign in the back. So I was like, oh, that blue, that's Denver. But no, Domino.
Nah.
They're gonna use a full action to make 2 attacks at you. which is
Okay.
a 7 and a 12 against
Ooh, they both.
KAC.
Casey's 14.
Oh,
They both miss.
two big swings as the electrified gloves just go right past. This one up here that is looking around, and the only thing they noticed is the Raxolite that walked up, pointed their hand, and then a supernova exploded next to them. Both of them are going to take full action attacks at Sunny. So this will be 4 attacks coming towards you, Sunny.
I'm sorry, why?
Because you sort of blew them up.
Scary.
I mean,
I
in his
got
defense,
angry.
the fact that your supernova didn't shook them, but angry words did, a little weird.
It's because, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will absolutely destroy you.
It'll at least ruin my day.
Words will have me
Supernova's hurt,
cranking in my
but
bite.
but I'll think about a good response to that 2 years from now and then stay up all night because of it.
Yes.
I'll think about that 10 years later.
So that is 15, 16, 18, and 4 against EAC. I'm assuming the first 3 hit.
15, 16, 18, and 4.
Wait, if it matches, does it hit?
Yes.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, so then the 15 and 16 do. I guess.
As you look over to where you released your supernova, you see the Vest turn and aim their rifles at you, and they all just release a volley of shots. You receive 20 points of cold damage. As
I knew
3
I
shots
left
boom,
behind
boom,
the
boom,
door.
just
I
lay
never
into
should have left
Sunny.
the door.
Sonny, get down.
Hey.
After she gets shot, you need to move.
Thanks, Domino.
Sunny hits the dirt, not much of a vertical change.
Right.
Is she prone? I can't tell.
I should have went back to the door.
All right, you take that 20 points.
Oh yeah, I took it.
and- Yeah, you did like a champion. Otto.
I will snipe at the same man again.
Perfect.
We are going to get a dirty 20.
That'll
on
hit.
KC. Then it is 8 damage. Physical.
Ooh.
This one.
Yep. Right as you take the shot, you see them light Sunny up with this cryo energy. You take your opportunity and take the shot, and you just blast right through the helmet, and they just drop face first.
Notch.
Anything you'd like to do with your move action?
Yes, I will transfer my combat tracking to the man right behind him.
Your AI says, "Nice shot, Captain. Do the same to this guy."
Who gave my AI personality?
Yo!
It was Al.
He learned it from watching you.
Right.
Cut to Denver convincing Rix to do it.
Just whispering to my cortex while I'm sleeping.
It's the epitome of cutaway humor of just like, all right, now Rix, come on, man, we just gotta sneak in there, cross a couple wires, give it a little bit of oomph, and it's gonna be great. He's gonna find it in the middle of the combat. He's gonna shoot himself. It's gonna be hilarious.
He's actually gonna defecate in his pants, though. Okay. all right.
100%, 100%. I will pay you if he does not. All right.
Okay, and then we cut back, and I'm like,
Pay up.
Did you or did you not just shit yourself?
Who shit in my pants?
It wasn't me.
Look, but I get that calm. Like, why is this a question? What are we doing?
Just say yes. All right.
No, the enemy.
Speaking of the enemy, Domino, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go just do a full attack on the guy in front of me.
Full attack? Okay.
Full attack.
I'll send it.
-4 on the attack roll.
You got it. 15, 13.
And both those
EAC.
against EAC. The 15 will hit, 13 will not hit.
11.
11 points of damage. Jeez, LaCroix. What are you using to swing at this guy?
Just an entropic strike. Not
So
even using weapon.
Whew. You go ahead and swing your entropic strike at him and just
I'm gonna flip my tail at him.
flip the tail, and you guys see the wound. Like, you guys know vest tails aren't extremely sharp, but for some reason this empowered tail is just literally cutting through this armor. As they just take like the gash is even opened up even more, and they just try to hold themselves together, and they just fall forward. Insane.
And point to the last guy standing and say, "You're next."
Yeah, buddy.
Roll intimidate.
You got it.
Shit.
Oh,
He's
absolutely.
extra shook.
That was a 20.
A natural 20 or a dirty 20?
It's a natural 20,
Can't
so
see me.
total 28.
28
Don't see this,
total.
man.
Can't see stream.
What?
Well, stream is
No,
still
we
there.
can.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
Well,
Uh,
don't see
We
me.
can't see whoever Domino's about to attack because they're about
Yeah.
to explode. That's-
Yeah. Gotcha.
Scared them straight.
Yeah, no, they are absolutely shaken for sure. And frightened.
I'll take it.
Gonna make the same joke.
They skirt.
Which one was that?
That's
Oh,
gonna be
okay,
the
no.
last one remaining up here at the top.
Well, how am I supposed to? Oh man, I'm gonna shake something.
There's no civilians nearby. Yeet that grenade.
He's
Well,
mine. I'm gonna.
A grenade right there. And just kill the civilians that are. It's fine.
With as much banter as I have left,
Mhm.
if you'll allow it, I want to try to say, like, maybe we should keep this guy alive and capture him for questioning.
Okay. That's what
I'll
you
aim for
get.
kneecaps, I guess.
Yep. Go ahead.
If people like look to me like, oh, the captain, the guy, I would assume that's an order. I assume that's not something you think. I assume that that's just an order that we're doing now.
We'll find out. Kali, you're up. There's one Vesk remaining.
Alright, can I smash the window that's in front of me and jump out?
Yep, absolutely.
Alright.
Doors are for the weak.
Yeah, exactly.
Just jump on through.
Alright. I come up here. I'm just gonna aim both my pistols at the last Vesk, but I'm not gonna shoot him. And I'm just gonna say in Vesk, hey, you're the last one. You wanna surrender?
Go
Most
ahead.
polite surrender I have ever heard.
Go
If you
ahead
wouldn't mind.
roll diplomacy.
It would save us some time if you laid down your arms.
Right.
Right.
Just
That's
please.
like-
What'd you say?
Your
Dirty
next-
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It'd be
was the
really cool
spy.
if you surrendered, please. I knew it. Only spies speak Vesk.
The Vesk looks over to you. And in Vesk, should have killed your kind when we had the chance.
For the Emperor!
They must be a dog person.
Yikes.
I want to shoot it, but I won't.
Do it.
Next up, we have Sunny.
I know
Murder
you
that
mentioned that like hold action works a little bit different
Mhm.
in this game.
Yes.
How so?
So instead of like once you hold your action, your initiative officially changes to whatever happens after. So like Thrawn technically went before, or used to go before Ferrix did, but now since Thrawn held his action since Ferrix go, now he's permanently after Ferrix.
Okay, I was just curious. Well, I'm just gonna position myself over here and pull out my solar flare again, and take aim and kind of just look at Domino for guidance.
All right, you're holding your shot.
My guidance is to capture that bastard.
What, do you think I can take him down?
You're the biggest one
What?
here!
You won't see you
How
coming.
is that gonna happen?
I love it.
You just like wrap them with your vines.
Yep.
It's not gonna work, okay? Not the way you think it would.
Just drags you.
He's like,
Can you
no,
just eat
we're
him?
going. He will. It's his turn. No, it's not. It's Denver's turn. I lied.
Hell yeah. All right. So pretty much what we're going to do, I am going to do a. This time we're going to do an athletics check for my trick attack.
Okay.
That is a 20. Yeah, it's a 24.
24. That will succeed.
Hell yeah. So what we're gonna do, let me count this out real quick. I'm gonna move to right about here. Yeah, because we can get there. And I'm gonna turn to face him. And while we're walking, I'm just gonna pull out my laser pistol at the same time,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna like kablow this guy. But I'm looking for non-lethal.
Okay.
So I want to like shoot out one of his legs or something, just like, bam. So that is going to be a 17 EAC.
That'll hit.
Yeah, brother. For 4 damage.
4 damage. Is that with the D8 on top of it as well?
Oh, I forgot about the D8. That's why we did a trick attack. 5 damage.
Does my authority mean nothing to you people?
It's non-lethal.
Oh, I missed that part.
I
I don't know
specifically
that word.
said I'm not trying to kill the guy. So yeah, as I'm walking up, just like, hey, I don't speak no vest, but that didn't sound too nice, and I'm gonna shoot him in the knee.
Somebody's 4.
It would still hit
So-
either way. But yeah, fun fact, if you're using a lethal weapon to do non-lethal damage, it's a -4 to hit.
Okay.
Just a fun fact for those. Just to let you guys know,
Yes.
we just came from a different system, so we're all still
Yes.
learning some rules. I think this is episode 12, so we're still learning. And this is one of the things that we're learning. So that was still hit.
First time I haven't tried to not just kill somebody.
Right. That
Up
says a
until
lot
now, we've
about our
just
party
murdered.
if you guys don't know already.
We're not murder hobos. We're just not polite hobos.
Okay.
We have a home.
I mean, the ship is our home, I guess. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Next up is Zerot.
I will run as fast as I can to make it over to my wounded ally, Denver, and give them a heal.
Lay hand.
Oh no! You moved. I'm just gonna move and then stay there. That's as far as I can get.
Yikes! No, wait, come back. All right. Next.
And then I'll follow Kali's lead, and then I will also train just my weapon towards the last Vesk.
Okay. Nice. With the change in initiative, is now Ferrix's go.
Well, I don't really have much to do, so I just look at Thrawn and be like, I think there's only one left. Maybe we should, do you want some more words? Like surrender or...
If you could just a sticky note of you wrote down surrender before, so just a sticky note of curse words, not particularly for this encounter, but like just so I know them.
Oh, okay. Okay. And he just goes about writing. That's his turn, and he makes another. He just makes a full list of all the Veskian swear words and gives it to Thrawn. That's my turn.
I love it. Speaking of Thrawn, it's your turn.
I am gonna walk to about right here, and I'm just gonna kind of look between these two fierce ass warriors. Three, I don't even know. I don't know. All of my. I'm just gonna look between everybody on the map that's still alive that just dismantled this entire contingent of Vesk warriors sent to kidnap Domino. And periodically, as this plays out, and I'm just going to kind of look to Domino for leadership, but as this plays out, I'm just going to randomly just pick one of the words off of the sticky note I just got. Just look at the guy and read one of them.
Okay. Perfect. He looks very confused at you.
What was the word?
It's a list of swear words, so it's just random. I'm just
Why do you have
randomly. I just asked Fritz
Ferrex
for
just
them.
gave a sticky note of swear words.
This was my plan.
I
You
missed
see
that.
Rex like shrug out the door. He just yeah. Yeah.
All right, it is.
With a standard action, I will do something useful.
Oh, perfect.
I'll say like, yeah, I think the fiercest warrior here should just take this guy down, and like everybody's eyes kind of turn to the Vesk, but mine turn to Sunny, and I'll inspire. You'll gain 10
Ooh,
stamina.
Thank you.
Stamina. All right. Well, this guy does not have a lot of stamina, as he is severely wounded. He looks around the room as everyone begins to arm up, square up, and look at him and begin to approach. As he does, he walks this way. Let me know if anything I say procs any held actions.
Is anyone holding an action?
As far as I knew,
Wish.
Like everyone.
I think everyone that had a turn is like held, like guns are held and aimed at him, but I think they're just
I just
waiting
shot
on
him.
Right. I mean, yeah. Besides them,
I still haven't gone this round because my initiative is basically 0.
And you'll see, he'll put the rifle, drop it, and reach over to his comm unit and press a button.
He's gonna predator us.
I
He's
really want
predating
to
us.
shoot him.
As you just see a large
He's got a
explosion
bomb.
come from him, as a grenade just goes off.
Coward.
Hey, Rix, which one of these words means little bitch?
Wait, did he-
The fourth one.
What's the Vesk word for medic? There's civilians.
Yeah,
like-
we gotta get
Can
over
you just
there.
kill those people?
Can I?
Let's see. Well, he is definitely, because he did not
TBD.
have a whole lot of hit points.
I was really planning on throwing this gun I disarmed at him. I was looking up what are the penalties for throwing a improvised weapon.
But you do say they are extremely hurt. But they still look like they are still alive.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yes, you guys are currently out of initiative.
I will full sprint to them and try to give medical aid.
Go ahead and roll a medicine.
Okay.
I will run to Krill and see if there are other sort of doctors or healers within the town that can help out as well. Like, hey, you got injuries out there. Like, fix it.
Krill actually pulls up his sleeves and begins to run out there.
Now he's gonna get out there.
Yes.
I'm gonna act like no bomb even went off, and I'm immediately gonna start searching the bodies for a comm unit
Mhm.
or like mission orders.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception first to see if you find any comm links. And then I'm sure you're really
22
good
on-
at this, but then after I'll need you to roll computers.
Computers.
Yeah, it is.
I got
I'm not
22
trained
on
in
medicine.
computers.
I will still allow a
Computers check.
computers check just because it's just a comm link. It's not like you're hacking or anything like that.
Checking your texts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mentally scream at Denver to get over here.
Mentally in your voice you hear, "Get over here." As you look behind you, and where you were, Zerat is now there, just sort of standing. He's like, "Come on."
It's like, oh, hi. I'm like spin my gun and like holster it real cool, and then like not as cool, kind of stumbly put my sword back in the fucking cane, and I'm gonna kind of, oh hi, bud, how's it going? You good?
We're about to be. And then as Otto's doing his thing, Krill's running up. Zerat's just going to start moving his hands around a little bit as a field of energy starts to fill all allies in a 30-foot radius, and I'm just going to spend a resolve point to heal everybody.
Nice. And then go ahead and roll that healing.
I barely dipped into stamina, so
Yeah.
Must be real
I was more
cool.
worried about the people who were, in ground zero of the grenade explosion.
Yeah, I started that fight with no stamina. We just went full yeehaw on that one.
Everybody heals 20 HP.
We're
up.
up.
Does
What
that
rank is
actually
that?
hit everyone?
Everyone within 30 feet of me.
That puts me back up to full. You're a saint.
Well, fine then. You go and use your magic when I roll a 22 on medicine.
You
There's
look
something-
over.
Heal.
You look over, and they're all in very bad shape. As you can imagine from being pretty much point blank to a grenade going off. A lot of them have multiple, like, third-degree burns. But you see, like, a healing wave goes over, and you see their skin begins to, like, become unburned. And they look pretty much exactly how they were prior to the grenade going off. They are all extremely still winded, but not on the verge of dying.
I apologize, Otto. I did not know how much time we had.
Hey, they're saved. It works.
They still may need further medical attention, though, so you're
Sure.
the best at that.
Just patronize me with that lie. That's fine.
after the healing goes off, I'm just like, God, it's so good to know somebody with goddamn magic that's gonna keep me alive. And I reach over and grab Zerat by the head and just kiss him straight on the forehead, just like, I fucking love you, my buggy friend.
I'm not insulted by that. Thank you.
that was shitty of me. I'm real sorry. I'm happy, right? That was fun as hell.
We have very different definitions of fun, but we are all here.
What'd you get
Are
on
we-
that perception check real quick, Domino?
17.
17. All of them have a comm unit that is built into their armor, but that is the only sort of comm unit that they have.
And like any written notes, orders.
What'd you get on the computer check?
Computers was 8.
8. You look through. All of them have a single message with orders. It has a picture of you, as it's been a very long time.
Is it a flattering picture?
It's not very flattering.
It's the picture that's in Roll 20.
Yeah. A not super
least I was
flattering,
smiling.
right? Not a super flattering picture, but that being said, there's another picture underneath of it, of you guys exiting the ship, inside of not Cabaret, but the
Castroville?
Castroville, yes, actually in the ship on Castroville, from the mountaintop area. But you guys exit the ship, and then it looks like a couple pictures taken, but they had you, and it sort of enhanced on your face. And it says last seen Caschavel, heavily armed, extremely dangerous, takedown non-lethal.
I'm gonna
And
go
you see it on
to-
all of their comm links.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of the hostages,
Mhm.
one of the not injured ones, like this,
All of them.
the red guy I'm next to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him up and I'm going to I'm gonna intimidate him, I guess. Was there anyone else?
Roll intimidate.
I guess I could bully, but I think you have to be in a conversation with the bully. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That was only a 16.
16.
I
No. It was just these. They just came in here, started shooting, and then they took the people that interacted or saw you walking around.
I stomp my way over there when I see this and quickly smack his arms. Like, stop it. No.
We need to move. There could be more of them.
Domino, why are these people coming into this random tavern, shooting innocents and looking for you?
I don't know, but I know that I'm definitely wanted in the Vescarium.
So you do know then.
I don't know why they would come all the way to the Pact Worlds to find me.
So you're, I mean, wanted. What is? I feel like you owe us a bit of an explanation, and if we're going to continue.
Okay, we can talk about this later. I recognize this armor, and it's from a commander who's very dangerous.
And the commander is not among the dead.
Is the commander among the dead?
No, absolutely not.
No, you think he would send... You think he'd do his own dirty work?
Okay. Well, let's think about this for just a second. What do you think? Is this a scouting party? Is this captain or whomever on planet? Because then we could be walking into a trap if we go back to our ship.
That's a good point. It might be a scouting party.
I mean, whether
I see you have a comm link there. Can I?
Go ahead.
And I'll simultaneously gesture to Rix,
Yeah, I don't know how they would find us on Castroville. They could have just sent one to every major
We're worried
port.
there are more people nearby that have communicated with this thing. Can you do anything to figure out what's going on here with this?
Sure.
Great.
Captain, he said this might be a scout, so we should probably loot Scoot, whether we go to the ship or not. We should at least get to cover, hide in the trees, lay low, till we can figure it out. We shouldn't be standing out here in the middle of the town.
Krill.
Is he as by the time the healing wave got off, he literally got down, hunched down over a body, getting ready to put his hands on, similar how Zerat does, and he goes, yes,
Bro.
Yes, adventure. He shuffles over.
We did the thing, by the way. The dungeon, deadly dungeon you sent us in. It was great. We had a wonderful time. I'm gonna leave you 5 stars on Airbnb. But a quick question: what are we in? Because we just walk into a door that you can make seemingly magically. So currently, are we in an extra dimensional space? Are we in where are we right now?
We're on Castroville. You guys came down from upstairs, and
Right, but when we walk in the door, does that?
It just teleports people.
It
It's
just
still
teleports
Castroville.
people. Great, it's still Castroville. Is there a way that you can conceal that door?
Yeah, I can just end the spell.
And
It's
then
a
nobody can
dimensional
come
door.
in.
Right, because it won't exist anymore.
Great. So, and I'll turn back to Domino, hey, extra dimensional magical plane. Dude, like we can hide in here, right, Krill?
Where in the inn, or like where we're at? This is not an extra dimensional plane. This is
But
just
but
Castroville.
but you can make the door disappear so more people can't find us. And we can be in here at the same time. That's my question. Can we be in here and they can't get in?
Well, the door, like the warehouse you guys walked into, is just
Mhm.
an open warehouse. Like they can walk into the warehouse and descend down. But the extra dimensional door, he has to give permission. Like whenever you guys walk through, he's like, you have permission to exit and enter as you please. So,
And
that's
how
just a
did they get
teleport.
in?
They came in. I'm assuming through the shack area. That's the only other way in besides the. And he points open to like the open shore, or like the shore that goes out into the ocean. I mean, they didn't
Okay.
come through there, but they came towards.
Oh, I see. So it's just the door is just teleporting us to another spot.
Correct. It's just instead of, because you guys had to do like, it was like a 2.5 day, I think, or 2.5 day walk from where you guys were to that spot, and you guys were like dimension door, or like this door appeared that you guys could go back and forth to rest.
Okay. Cool. How far? Like, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm quick scanning this comlink and seeing what's the most recent communications. So it's pretty easy. Just happens.
Yeah. Most recent communication was an hour ago, saying this is where the last known location was, and this was, yeah, you guys got to Cashville days ago, but this was just happened probably within like an hour ago. You guys they received this communication, so the fact that they received a communication and were here, they were either already on Castroville, or they were right outside the atmosphere. One of the two.
Okay. Is there a way to detach it from the armor, or?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
How about we just take the armor?
We can do that. But I'm gonna pop out the comlink then, and then while everybody else is doing stuff, I'll hack it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Is it computers?
Could I be searching the bodies for cred sticks during this?
Yeah.
Also, I would like to be helping with that.
All right. Denver, since you're
Oh, yeah,
assisting,
just-
go ahead and roll a perception.
And wherever the heaviest armor, whoever's wearing the heaviest armor, if it's in a lootable state, I'm gonna jack that armor.
Perception is a
probably-
22, so I get the assist.
Yeah,
I'm
you get the
assuming.
assist. So, Sonny, you get a +2 bonus to your perception roll.
I probably don't need to say this, Josh, but I'm pulling security.
I figured as much. Go ahead and roll perception as well for me.
Who uses long arms?
3 people. I think.
Yes, sir.
I say Kali can also use them. I don't think she's used it yet, but she can use them.
I have
Well,
one.
The 2 pistols is just cool as hell.
if anyone wants to help me pull security, that'd be great because I didn't see shit. I rolled an 8.
We got some
That
people that
sounds
are
like a
busy
personal
healing.
problem.
I mean, you think you're pulling pretty good security. You're looking around.
I think I am.
Yeah,
No one's there.
no one's there. It's great. You got a bunch of injured people.
21 computers.
Computers, 21. There is a total of 9 contacts in this comlink. It just says commander, and then Vesk 1 through 7 is literally all it says.
Those are planets.
Yep, he has direct lines to the planets. Vesk 1 through 7.
Yeah. You gotta talk to the planets.
They're
you know?
either very not very creative, or we've got direct lines to the planets, guys. And the commander. Who wants to talk to him?
Is that like their emperor?
Hey, can I talk to the commander? Let me call him. Come on. Let me do it.
I look at Thrawn.
Let me do it.
It's Commander
If they
Drexig.
call the commander, can you tell where the commander is? Can we like FBI trace this? Is that a thing that you're capable of?
Enhance.
I mean, maybe it'd be pretty hard, though. I think.
One way or another, worth a
you would-
shot. I wanna
Denver,
talk to
You
that
would
man.
know it'd be extremely difficult One,
Yeah.
because the phone call won't go through if they're off planet. And like
Well,
text
that's
messages would take
kind of all we need to know.
forever to be sent
Great.
from one person to another.
Denver,
I-
if they do answer, I need you to have a ruse ready to get them to tell us where they are. Also, do you
I
speak
got it.
Vesk?
If I mean, I don't not speak Vesk.
Okay, that's enough for me. Vix does. So you two just make this phone call and figure it out, okay? I'm considering the situation handled.
My head hurts.
Hell yeah, brother, come here.
I appreciate the effort you're going to track down this commander, but I don't know if a Vest commander is who we want to go head to head with.
Great. No, yeah. Track down is one word. Learn the location of so I can safely run away from is like how I would phrase it.
I'm gonna put this out there. If I find out where this guy is and he sounds like anything that he thinks he might be better than me and or Domino or anybody on this crew, fuck that guy. All right, I'm gonna end that guy.
Great.
From
Kyle-
my pulling security, when I hear him say that, I'm in comms. I'm not even gonna look at him like, no, you're not.
Sonny, what'd you get on your perception with to help with Denver?
It was a 21.
21. You find 8, well, technically 7 that are workable cred sticks, as one is blown to smithereens.
And then, how do I find out how much is on them?
You look. You press the
Okay.
button and you look.
Well, that was rude. I didn't know.
Each one of them have 500 credits.
Nice.
So you have 7 cred sticks worth 500 credits.
Cue the $ sound. Bling 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 bling.
Dollar bills, yo.
And you guys also have now, if you guys want them, quite a bit of materials to loot off these individuals if you want. Each one of them have shot gloves on. And it's part of the armor. Rip.
My channel now.
We're working on it.
Dang
We're
it.
working on it.
I lost it
They're back.
instantly.
History.
So there is 8 cryo rifles. I cannot remember the name of them. Does anyone have it
F-
from?
Yeah, I do.
Zero rifle frostbite class.
Yes, thank you. 8 zero rifles frostbite class, which are level 4 long arms for those of you that are long arm users. And then
So you
there.
can toss one to Zerat, but I guess you can just pick one off the ground.
Yeah.
Has it been long enough for me to justify a second perception roll?
You can try again, but you will get a. I think there's a negative modifier for trying again.
Why don't you just take 10 or take 20?
Oh yes,
If
you
we
could
got
take
time.
10 and take 20. You have time to do that.
What?
So more, take 10. Like if it's over an extended amount of time, you can take 10, which it more or less means you just
So
roll
basically,
10s.
yeah. So like rolling means like I'm trying to do this thing quick. I need to get it done now, so I have to roll and see if something goes wrong. But if you have enough time to just sit down and spend some time, so you're trading like speed and time, basically. Like if you have enough time to just look at stuff, like we can take a 20 on all these people and just loot the shit out of them.
It's like taking 20 actions
Exactly.
with
Okay.
GM discretion.
So what am I rolling?
So
You
don't
treat your D20 as a 10 or
Right.
a 20.
Right. So you just it automatically just assume if you take 10, it just assumes that you roll like a 10 for these actions.
That. Do that.
And then the armor, unfortunately for I think everyone besides Domino, is heavy armor. So I don't know if anyone is proficient in heavy armor or not.
Kali would be.
I am.
That says 10 plus mod, 16.
Can I wear 2 heavy armor sets?
Not at the same time.
Double up.
I mean, not with that attitude.
True. Ian, welcome back. Thank you for making the appearance. We appreciate it.
I'm trying to get my PC back up right now. Sorry, gang.
It's all good. It's what we're here for.
You got the Cloverfield game.
I cannot find.
I mean, you still look fresh, so it's like whatever, you know.
Right. It's not even a big deal anyway because you're still a baller, so it's fine. So this armor is mostly red. It does have a logo, sort of imprinted and painted on, of a white skull on it. But you notice that this skull has 3 bullet holes in the forehead, and it's very, very visible on the right shoulder of this heavy armor.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty dope. It
I'm gonna
definitely
turn it into
identifies who you are.
definitely to turn it into a skull and crossbones.
Yeah, because you're a pirate.
Scratch it out.
I love it.
Not trying to say I'm a pirate.
Right.
But if there's some hidden meaning that I'm unaware of.
This
Pretty
armor is Defiance Series Squad, by the way,
Fire series.
which is on page 197 on the bottom right. For those of you with the book. Perfect. But that is all you are able to go ahead and find Sunny and Denver with your perception as you guys are looking around.
Random question.
Yep.
Cred sticks, so like, do I have to hand them out to them, or is there a way I can like transfer it to somebody else's?
You can transfer it to someone else's if you want to. You can also keep it separate, either one.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Denver,
Ahoy!
how's that ruse going?
That's a damn good question. I've been trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to say. Haven't made the call yet. I don't want to get too forward with Rick's here, but I'm also trying to not like get in their pocket for the phone. But like, you know, Rick's just let me see the comm real quick. We'll just shoot the shot here, right? All right, cool. I'm gonna scroll through, find Commander, and hit the button.
It just goes unable to make the call.
Damn it, homie ain't even on planet. What a bastard, coward ass.
Outstanding. Hey, Krill, what's the fastest way to get us back to our ship? With all of the money you owe us in pocket, by the way.
There's no payment. Their payment is your ship.
Right. But
That was
before
for
I
the
ask,
mission. I believe payment now is for saving everybody here. Was that what you were
Yeah.
going for, Captain?
we took the words right out of my mouth.
I mean, by me, I'm counting 6 bodies. That's it. I mean, that's at least some money right there.
Roll diplomacy with Zerat. You can also roll diplomacy, see if you can give the assist.
Yeah, sure.
Are we terrible people for this?
A little bit.
Yes.
Oh.
You know it's bad when JJ says yes. Again, I don't know how Otto got onto this side of the moral compass. But here
Someone
we are.
had to be.
Right.
You can't play the same guy every campaign.
Bless.
I mean, you do it pretty well.
Oh,
22.
22. You get the +2.
25.
25.
Oh, wait. This is diplomacy. I get an expertise die.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wait.
But wait, there's
29.
more.
He goes reaching over. Yes. He pulls out a sack and hands it over to you.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I look super like weird. I did not think this was gonna work. What is the quickest way back to our ship? Which I'm confused. So we got the ship. It was sort of like the ship light version.
Mm-hmm.
Is it unlocked now? Do you have to make a call? What's the
I will
plan
send a
there?
message to Lieutenant Chris, and she will be able to go ahead and send you guys the activation codes for unlocking the full potential of your AI and the ship.
Great.
Real quick, while all that's going on, after I had unsuccessfully made the call to the commander, I would like to kind of slink away and try to find that smith that we were at previously
Mm-hmm.
to see if maybe I can't get my knife back.
Roll a perception.
Just one detour.
Guys, wait, I left something behind.
Yeah, hey, it's real important to me.
Wasn't that back to the portal? Because we're present time now.
No, this was here. This was
No, this was here, yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
We got
this one-
backpacks from this place.
Yeah,
Yep.
they went shopping.
That was a 15 on the
15.
perceptione.
You look around, you do not see a survival knife of yours that was laying around.
Oh yeah, didn't they
But you do
immediately
see-
sell it for like triple profit?
You do see there are two bodies of the blacksmith and the apprentice that were there.
I'm gonna take a peek at them real quick.
Okay.
I don't see this, do
They
I?
no, they wandered off. They're like, hey, we'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
That's a 25
They?
on this perception.
Yeah, they.
Yep, they.
They.
Just thinking plural. My bad.
You go ahead and head there. Look around. Make sure no one's watching, and then begin to loot these poor individuals.
I'm
They-
not taking anything like personal or nothing. I'm just looking for my knife.
You search around. You do not find the knife. You do see they each have small bags that are tied to their belt. But other than that, nothing really.
You know what? For my trouble, a yoink on those little belt bags.
All right, you grabbed two little belt bags.
I'm not even upset.
You want to finally test out that armor?
Finally tested out. I almost died. Oh, buddy.
All right.
Oh, you're talking about the armor that we were trying to buy
Yeah.
from them. Yeah,
Break it or buy it.
Yeah, break it or buy it. I mean, if nobody's, I'm joking. I can't sneak around in a plate armor.
Denver, where did you get off to? Clean.
Clank, clank, clank. Don't ask questions, Captain. Let's just get on out of here. Clank, clank, clank.
Great.
So
But
you
yeah,
go ahead
after
and head
I
back.
take those belt pouches, I'm gonna head back to the group.
Bro, I forgot. What do we have a quick way back to our ship? I actually
Uh,
don't know where we are right now.
Well, I can take you to the bottom portal, but I can't teleport you
Yep.
to the top because that breaks several laws that I'm not trying to.
Great.
Break.
Bottom portal. Because there's a portal that gets us to like up this cliffside into a society, basically,
Correct.
right? Which is where our ship is parked.
Live in a society.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Real quick. Zerat / maybe Rix / possibly Domino. Hey, Domino, I'm gonna level with you. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck here. I don't know what you did, and you said you're gonna explain it later, and I'm fine with that. Is there any way that this contingent of people stopped in this super militaristic society where our ship is and convinced them to capture you on sight? And like, if Zerat and Rix can kind of help me with like culture roles or something like that, like,
Well, I know Commander Drexig is a commander of the Vesk military. It's not some random mercenary, so it's perfectly feasible that they have plenty of resources to buy off anyone, the local authorities. I say we be on guard.
If you
I
guys
was
want to
thinking
go
much
ahead,
I don't really know much about the Vesk. Like, I speak their language and stuff, but, it's mostly ancient stuff.
You see, my Vesk is in my savings, and I have 2 accounts.
Check in a savings. My vest is in the savings. Transfer.
I also think if we're gonna go back to the ship, we should do it stealthily and scout it first.
Hey,
Yeah, the problem is there's a whole like passport tracking process with this portal that we have to go through.
hey,
And
Captain.
there's no way up the mountain other than going through that. And the moment we go through that, there's gonna be someone there with a clipboard going like, "Who are you? What's your business?" That's
Hey,
what I'm worried about. Go ahead,
Captain,
Dinner.
I have just a simple proposition for you. I head back by myself,
Yes.
get the ship, meet y'all in a clearing, pick you up, scoop you up, bingo bango, we out in space.
Oh, we did
Why
the
do you-
clearing. Yeah, the clearing thing worked one time.
Why do
Otto.
you think I will ever let you do that alone?
You can come with me, damn. You just
No,
live in
you're
my
taking-
back pocket.
At least Otto and probably Sunny, from what I understand.
I mean, we've
I'm
learned
down.
that you guys need me
Well.
when we're fetching the ship.
That one fits in a pocket, so easy.
Yeah. I'm just like, if Sunny's not up somewhere, I'm just gonna kind of scoop her up and put her on my shoulder.
I can get on your shoulder on my own. Thank you
I'm
very
being
much.
helpful. Shit. All right.
I'm a strong, independent Flora. All right, don't need your help.
I need to throw her back into the ship again.
Oh,
Now,
This
you know
time we're
what?
gonna have somebody in the ship to drop us a rope. That's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, so we can find the 3 of us can go scoop up the ship, come by, scoop up y'all, and then we're out in space. Ain't no place like space. You know what I mean? It rhymes. It has to be cool.
Yeah, no, this is a good plan. I think we should move forward. Domino, maybe you and I at some point could have a chat about why there are official military interests tracking you down into the Pact Worlds.
Look, I'm sure I'm not the only one in this group that has a foreign government agency after them.
Well, I mean, Ted was already arrested.
I'm gonna
I
So
think
you're
shoot
not
you're
wrong.
the only one.
I'm gonna shoot a look at Otto and just be like,
Not a government.
not true. All right, we're fine. We're good. All right.
All right. We're gonna drastically increase the amount of booze that is available on the ship, and we're gonna get some people to start talking about their past.
So then I said to the guy,
What kind of captain are you? I'm gonna get my crew
A
drunk.
good one.
Have you met me?
All right. Then I'm just gonna look around and go, all right, let go. I'm gonna start heading back towards the little shack area and back towards the teleporter to get up the mountain.
While
yeah.
we're just walking, I want to distribute or send out creds to different people.
okay.
Ooh,
So everyone gets 437.
money.
it's a good prime number.
Double my
Reminds me of home.
Yes, you just pretty much doubled.
I do what I can. I was scared nobody else was gonna look for the cred stick, so I was like, I gotta do that.
fine.
How much was that?
437.
437.
These dudes were packing some money for combat. Jeez.
Hell yeah.
It's not a prime number.
As we're walking, I'm gonna be like, hey, so I went back to look for my knife and I couldn't find it, but I did find these 2 little bags full of something. It's either money or it's drugs. One way or another, I'm into it.
Either way, we
Wait.
win.
Wait, where did you get those bags?
Hey, maybe sometimes you don't ask questions there, bud.
If you want, I can look at them while you keep walking, so you don't.
Yeah,
run into
100%.
anything.
I'll hand them up to Sunny. They're definitely not on dead bodies.
Did you get your knife back?
No.
So the 3 of you begin to walk towards Krill, and Krill will go ahead and sort of wave his hands in this area, and similar door reappears shut in front of you guys. And Sonny, you go ahead and open up the bags and look, and it's like small, thin, circular coins that are silver.
That's it.
That's it. There's 4 in one bag and 7 in another.
We've got some silver coins, and that's it. So
I mean,
You
that ain't
lost
even.
your. I mean, you lost your knife, but you could just make it again, I guess.
Melt those down for silver bullets. Never know when you're gonna come across a werewolf.
We could use these for many different things.
I'm like 90% sure a werewolf is fake.
I'm like 100% sure they're real.
We have a team member that literally only speaks to us in our brain.
Yeah, but that's Jura. He's cool.
Aren't you possessed by some evil thing right now?
I mean, mind your business, Captain.
Hold on.
I
Can I roll a
low-key-
culture check to see if
You're not there,
werewolves
Captain.
are real? Correct.
What?
I want to roll.
Yeah, that'll be mysticism.
Didn't expect it to go there. All right.
Actually, no, life science. Life science.
Yes, that's.
I couldn't tell if it would be a
better.
magical beast or a monstrous humanoid. I think it's a monstrous humanoid, technically.
If
Is it
it's a
undead?
magical beast, would he know where to find them?
Oh
No.
my god! And guess what? I don't. Rolled a 2.
Nice.
Wow.
You have no idea what if a werewolf's actually even real or not. There's a lot of books
I'm
know
out
glad
less
you
than
failed
you
that
started
class.
with.
Right. So the three of you go ahead, open the door. You guys see probably about 150 feet away is the portal. But you guys are just at the forest edge, looking over. The three of you, if you would like to go ahead and roll perception checks for me. So Otto,
Oh.
Denver, Sunny can go ahead and roll
Yeah.
perception checks as you guys step through. And also, you can roll
Okay.
stealth checks if you would like.
Are we
Yeah, I'll-
stealthing it, guys?
I mean, I was
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah, I gotta. You even need to roll stealth? You're just on a man rolling stealth. On a Ian rolling stealth.
I can make a lot of noise sitting on a shoulder. All right.
JJ,
Don't
I
even
love you.
try me.
I love it. But
Uh,
yes.
I got a 15 for perception and an 11 for stealth.
Okay.
I got a 14 for perception with a 32 for stealth.
You said a what for stealth?
32. 18 plus 14.
You stealth for the both of us.
And
Hey,
Sunny.
bud, just walking my steps
24
here.
stealth and 23 perception.
Woo! All of you guys can see that there is a single individual with a data pad in their hand, just standing there, right at guard, and then there's 4 guards that are there, armed, like similar to how they were when you guys left. Nothing has seemed to change. They don't even look like they really even moved.
Howdy. On my way by, just like, hey, how's it going? Y'all,
Hey,
y'all
what's
be
up?
cool. All
Do
right.
the Midwestern small smile.
Um,
Hotman?
they before you step on, the guy with the data pad looks up. Point of entry. What's the reason?
We were just out and about on a little walk out here, and we're trying to get back to our ship.
The circus crew.
Yeah, circus crew, racetrack
Ah!
people.
Yes. What an interesting group of. Yes. Please go.
All right, cool. Thanks, man. And we're gonna just zoop on up.
Perfect. You guys, in a very familiar fashion to when you guys took this teleport the first time, a very bright light surrounds your vision as you guys are boom, just tossed up to the upper area, where if similar situation, there's 4 armed guards and 1 person with the data pad. Enjoy, and he looks back down.
Hey, thanks, man. We're just gonna keep on going.
Just continue to look through. Definitely walking through. You guys do notice again, very like everyone around is walking with what seems like purpose or in a militaristic manner. You guys have guards consistently walking up and down the streets. You guys do see a couple of vests that are walking around. They aren't wearing the same armor or anything, but they are walking very more relaxed than what everyone else is. Similar to how you guys are sort of just strolling through. But you guys can go ahead and definitely keep some distance from the ship and look around if you guys want to go ahead and roll another perception check for me.
Ooh, I got a 19 this time.
13.
13?
18.
18.
Just excited to be back at the ship.
Right. You guys get relatively close enough to be able to look around, make sure to see if anyone's either watching the ship or has tampered with it from a distance. And you guys look, and you guys don't see any sort of technology that would be causing any sort of issue with either tampering with the ship. You don't see any cameras that are set up facing the ship. You don't see any people that look like they don't belong there. A lot of the people that are work there are dock hands or mechanics that are working on ships. Everything seems to be normal and in place.
All right. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and get aboard the ship then.
Cool.
As I walk in, just hey, out. We're home. Wake up, bud. Come on.
As you say that, you can see when you guys get on the ship, the lights begin to power on. Welcome home, Captain Sunny.
What?
Hi.
Forgot about that.
Thanks so much for welcoming me. It makes me feel so at home. I love it.
Yep.
I am confused, but I will beeline it straight to the engine room and fire it up.
Okay.
Yep.
Just ignore
hey,
it.
Al, go ahead and power up everything
Yep.
that needs to be done before he can get back there, just to piss him off for me one time, would you please?
Checking protocol. One moment. Otto, you get a phone call from Al.
Answer?
Would you like me to power up the ship?
No. Hang up.
Over the intercoms, you hear from Al. That was rude. And you go ahead and head down to the engineering bay and begin to go ahead and start powering up the ship and getting everything all set. Sunny and Denver, where would you guys like to go? Would you guys go to the bridge to go ahead and get to your seats?
Yeah, I'm heading to my spot.
I'm
to
headed
my
to the
little
captain's chair.
To the captain's chair. You're right. You go ahead and plop down.
When I sit down, Al, is there any way I could have a chair that fits me better as the captain chair?
Processing. Please speak to Starfinder for full version of ship.
Okay. I guess I'll
Damn.
wait.
The paywall saves again.
Paywall says, "Raid Shadow Legends."
This message brought to you by.
Paizo, check out the new book.
I just need Thrawn to come back to an itty bitty chair in place of his captain chair.
So I'm
So
going through
wrong.
I'm going through all my pre-flight checks and everything. I'm just like, hey, we good to go? Trying to scoop everybody up. I want to be off this planet, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got an all clear from your captain.
Thank you, Cap. Yep, thank you, Captain. I'm just gonna flip them switches, turn those knobs, hit those buttons, microwave oven, and get on out of here.
Okay. You guys go
I'll
ahead
pocket a clock.
and take off. And you guys go ahead to the area. You guys obviously have your pings from where you guys are currently located at. And a very familiar situation occurs where there is a very lush foliage above you and no way to see the ground.
I'm gonna get this thing down as close to the treetop as I can safely.
Okay.
You know,
Roll a piloting check.
Deja vu.
We have like a crane,
I
a
mean,
big
you
old
could-
rope.
They also could have just called us and said, "Hey, no trouble here." But
Maybe we should invest in a shuttle.
Also, I'm pretty sure didn't Krill say something about a coast that was another entrance we could have gone to?
I don't know, but We're in the ship.
I mean,
Eat
How
done.
as I'm bringing this thing into hover, I'm gonna call the captain and let him know that we're here. And that's a 30 on my piloting check.
30. You look out into the opening there, Thrawn. You don't see them. You don't hear them. But they're here.
You're where?
I mean, I'm looking at your ping right now on the old screen here, and we're right above you.
You're gonna throw us a rope or a shot? Like you got a way for us to get up there? Do we need to learn how to fly? Is that the vibe?
I'll
Well,
head to
now-
the dock and see if I can find something to throw down.
So now, Captain, I understand that it's been a long couple of days, but now that kind of attitude just ain't helpful right around now.
Otto, you go ahead
Neither
and
is
open
not having a rope to climb into the ship.
hatch,
You know what I
and
mean?
you look down, and you're probably like 150 feet off the ground.
I could throw that far.
What?
Throw me.
Wait, don't we have the little ship?
No, they
Going
took
off the
they,
top.
No, they
they
took
took
it.
the ship.
We have like speeders.
Yeah, we have little
but they're not.
speeders.
They can't like fly.
I mean, I got a dirt bike.
Wasn't there an opening like in the middle of town where we killed all those people?
Yeah, there was an opening that led out to the ocean. Yes, absolutely.
I mean,
Hover
why
over
don't we
the
just go
ocean.
there.
there?
I mean, I think that's what Matt just said.
We'll meet you. We'll meet you there.
Reverse Normandy this.
Okay, you
All
guys
right.
shut
Get
it
in.
and then begin to head off. And you guys barely fit, by the way. It is a ginormous opening, but you guys are also flying a spaceship into this open
Like
cavern.
cove?
And
We also have
everyone
the
is
best
just like
pilot.
beginning to like cover their ears as the sound of the engines just echoing off the walls.
If you need another piloting check, it was a 32 this time.
Absolutely. So you go ahead and fly it in. You begin to see debris fall from the ceiling as just the vibration of these engines sort of just rumbling the cove that you're in. Water's splashing up onto the docks. But you guys see that your ship is there. Denver pulls it around and backs it up, and you guys are able to open up the ramp off the back of your ship onto the dock. You guys can go ahead and load.
It's tight fit. Never tell me I can't parallel park. All right, it's hot damn. I'm good at what I do.
As I
What?
welcome them onto the ship, I'm gonna tell the captain maybe we should invest in like an elevator that off chains. I don't know, something. A tractor beam.
We've got a domino. You know what I mean?
I've been
Got
working on my
Domino
Domino
program.
and
himself?
Sunny.
Yeah, domino just like throws people into the ship from the
What if-
ground.
About himself.
I assume
I'll
domino.
jump.
Can you throw yourself?
I can jump.
I thought he
Hey.
could throw himself. That's my bad.
Over the comms, if that ain't throwing yourself, I don't know what the hell is.
I mean, yeah,
That's fair.
when it comes down to it. I'll go sit in I'll go to the captain's chair.
You go to the
Say,
captain's
wait, can I
chair.
sit in it?
You look over, and Sunny is just sitting in your chair.
Hi,
What's
Sunny.
up?
Can I have the chair?
Yeah, Al told me that I can special order a small chair, so just
Great.
get ready for that.
Outstanding.
You can
Just
just get a
gonna
cup holder.
slowly walk over to my gunner seat.
I sit in the chair and I want to call Sergeant Chris, I think is who I'm calling. Yeah.
Okay.
And
At Starfinder.
if everybody's aboard, I'm gonna start pulling out of the little covey spot.
Okay. You guys go ahead, whip it around, and head out into the ocean.
Yeah, I grabbed all of the rifles. I didn't touch the heavy armor, but we've got all of those.
Did anyone want to grab anything of heavy armor while you guys were waiting for the downtime of getting them?
I
just completely
would have
switched.
fit.
I would imagine that they're gonna sell those to the wherever we just were.
All I
Open
did was
them out.
switch out my armor.
So, okay,
So I left my old armor there.
just left the old armor, just took the new one.
I will take their gloves.
The zappy ones,
Yeah, I'll sell those.
those hurt, man.
What kind
Uh,
of gloves were those?
More or less they're the same kind of zap gloves you guys currently have. but they do electric damage to your melees instead of it just being bludgeoning. It becomes electrical. That being said, you guys go ahead. Are you guys taking off into atmosphere, or are you guys just hovering on Castrovel, or what do you
That
want
was
to
going
do?
to be my next question. Captain, we going low orbit? We going just straight out? What are we doing here?
We're headed back.
Like
we
the
need to.
Absalom?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. We need to chat with Starfinder. We need to chat amongst ourselves.
Cool.
But I need to make a call first and get Al online here.
All right. So as we're getting out of here, Captain, can we please drift this piece?
After I can't go into another dimension while I'm making a phone call. It's like, it's not gonna work that way. So
Yeah, I feel
let's do this first. But yeah, I think that if ever we were going to use the drift, it's when we're being chased by the Vesk military. So
Understandable.
You go ahead and attempt to make the call. It just says unable to reach due to distance. Would you like to leave a message?
Yeah, we made this call before. I guess we're too far away. All right. Job done. On our way back. That's the message.
Sent.
Denver, whatever you gotta do.
Hell yeah. Hey,
I'm not the biggest fan of the drift, but you do your thing. You know what I mean?
Hey, I get that drift engine ready. We're gonna go so fast right now. Hell yeah.
Why?
Because it's fast as hell. Also, we are being chased by the Vest military, presumably at the moment, and the faster we go, the better. So, it's all very scientific logistics. Other big words for hell yeah, and come on, man.
I feel like I don't need to roll sense motive as me knowing you so well to just be like, that's a lie.
That's odd. Ask the captain. Captain said sure. Do the thing.
Yeah, I did say sure. I said yeehaw.
There we go. Hey, mark it down. I got somebody else to say it.
Actual captain, am I powering engines or the drive?
What's
Definitely
your
the drive.
professional opinion?
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna be the drive, please.
Okay, this is fun. Hey, I walk physically to Otto because this is the only way I can communicate. It's if anybody on this ship ever asks for the captain, it's everybody else talking, and I literally have to walk over and be like, "I'm sorry, what's happening?" I couldn't hear.
I just open my door, like, what am I doing?
What do you want to do? What's your opinion here?
Personally, the drive scares the shit out of me.
How fast can we boot that up and leave if the Vesk military shows up on our ass?
Pretty quick.
Pretty quick, as in they can shoot and kill us. They can board us. They won't even
they
see
dropping
us.
nukes. What do we? I mean,
it's the Vesk military, so fucking maybe.
I mean, hey, your call, Cap. Am I hitting the drive or am I hitting the boost?
Well, Denver and Sunny both and Domino all
Captain.
seem very
Captain.
Mm-hmm.
You are the captain.
Right. I'm just
What am I
saying that they're very sure about this, and you're not. So fire up the.
That's why. Okay. I just hit a big red button.
You guys begin to hear a very high pitched ring. And since this is chat, surprisingly, this is the first time in 13 episodes we went this far without touching the drift. Denver,
As it should be.
please roll a piloting check to enter the drift.
I'm strapping in.
You roll another 32.
Seatbelt.
29.
Seatbelt.
I'm doing the same thing in my
Yeah.
Seatbelt.
I'm
Helmet.
back. I'm up here, like I hear
Fire
the pit,
suit.
like I hear the high pitched whirling going, and I'm like, Oh hell yeah!
They're
I,
all
I
standing
go
in the window.
I go back up to the bridge and I look at my chair and I see Sunny in it and I go sit in the gunner's chair.
I'm in my gunner's chair. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I'll sit
And
down then.
so
I need a seatbelt for this.
I'm gonna put my sunglasses on, and as soon as those sunglasses are on, I'm over the comms like, all right, everybody, sit on down, strap in, hold onto your butt, and grab your lunch. All right, we're about to have a great old time. Oh, bud! And as soon as it's ready to go, I'm gonna hit that drift.
All right. And you said you rolled a 29.
Yes.
Okay. It takes a little bit of time with the drift because you do have to plot a course, but thankfully, with Absalom Station, there is the Starstone, which significantly reduces the time in the drift, specifically to Absalom Station. It will take you
17 days.
2 days
I was right.
to get back to Absalom Station. 2 days, but if you guys remember, it did take you roughly 5 days to fly to to 5 to here. So it definitely, as you guys begin to take off, it feels like your face is sort of being projected forward as everything else begins to sort of split as you guys are launched forward into a different plane. You guys are still floating through. Everything's sort of speeding by quickly. But what you see sort of around you is debris of houses, different shops, large pieces of ground that have trees and other life on them. So sort of just floating through. And that is where we'll go ahead and take our break. Guys, thank you guys so much for coming in. We are going to take about a 5-minute break. Just go ahead and stand up, get a drink, use the restroom, whatever you got to do. We will be right back, though, with some fantastic adventures as we get to go to the drift for the first time. So we will be back in a little bit. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Hi, hello, we're back. Thank you so much for being patient so we could use the restroom, get ourselves resituated. I do apologize. I was very, very focused. But the bear pen, thank you guys so much for the raid. Really do appreciate it. So I do want to welcome those raiders on in. And just what we like to do here, just in case we have some new people that came in while we were on break, just a small recap. There's a combat that was had. Conversations were had within the group about why these Vesk were looking for Domino. It was discussed that they would be talking about it on the way back. And the group decided to go ahead and launch into the drift. Thanks to Denver's piloting, we were able to go ahead and handle it pretty well as they went and launched into the drift. They were able to go ahead and see pieces of different realities that were pulled into the drift as they are now coasting through for 2 days.
I guess I gotta look at those downtime actions again.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Just
find the
memories.
page where the downtime action is explained to your crew while you're being chased by a murderous group of Vesk, if that's in there.
Just get a
Yeah, it's right here.
lounge.
That's right here.
I'm just gonna
I'm
lounge
just gonna
instead.
I think, nah.
So as we get into the drift, I'm like, family meeting in Tet.
Yeah. Hey, Al. You got it if we're in the drift still, though, right? Like, we got the autopilot.
Calculating.
It's still out light, so be careful.
You know, for an AI, sure does take a long time to calculate.
75%.
Oh, okay. So
Should we have
Denver's
the
staying
family
here.
meeting up there?
It's true. We
Yeah.
could have just a family meeting right here.
Yep.
Good job, Captain.
You're welcome.
Hey,
You-
so I can't tell if we're joking or if you really hate yourself so much that you're about to let somebody take your goddamn job.
I didn't really want the job in the first place, so if something goes wrong, I just blame it on y'all at the moment. You know what I mean? Like we're in the drift, and then we crash, and then they like find the little black box from the extra dimensional portal, and they're like, "Wow, what happened to this group of people?" It's all on Sunny.
I mean, it'll see that we had 18 different captains.
Yeah, and it will see that you were in the seat at the moment.
Wow. All right. I feel like this
Got
opened
that.
up a bigger can of worms than I wanted at the moment. I was just being snarky and kind of shitty, but I feel
I
like
know. So was I. Don't mind me.
debatable.
The real answer to your question is authority structures are bullshit anyway, and so it doesn't really matter who's sitting in the captain's chair or who Al thinks the captain is. And nobody that's been the captain has really done anything wrong. I feel like we're all pretty good at it. So, Otto, you
As
had
Otto,
something.
as Otto has made his way up to the floor, I'm gonna look at you as you tell me that chain of command is pointless, and be like, "What?"
I think I agree with Otto here. Clearly, for order, we need some sort of chain of command.
Yep. Yeah. When shit hits the fan, we have a chain of command, and it works.
And when we go up that chain to make a decision, it ends at you, Captain.
Yes, and I'm happy with that. But just because the chain ends with me doesn't mean I gotta sit in the chair.
Oh, is that all we're arguing about?
Yeah, I mean.
Are we
kind of.
arguing?
Wait.
I mean, you
so,
can sit wherever you want, I guess.
so the most important thing is the chair. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Hey, Rix, write that down.
Speaking of chairs, Denver, you're stuck in that one. Don't get up for 2 days.
I'm gonna need somebody to bring me something to drink and some hot pockets stat.
That's fine.
At this
I can
point,
take care of you.
Zerat will walk in with a plate filled to the brim with Twinkies, and just Twinkies. We were having a meeting in here.
Yeah. Welcome on in, Papa Squat.
Hell yeah.
That might be too many Twinkies.
Maybe we should
Never
take
tell
it
me
easy
the
with Twinkies.
odds.
Great. So we have these team meetings a lot, family meetings as I've come to call them. TED Talks as they once were, but now Ted is
Yeah.
he got arrested. It's
an
an
awkward
awkward
subject
situation. It really is.
It feels kind of bad taste.
I just is there anyone that has a question for Domino? We were just attacked. Go ahead, Denver.
Yeah. What the hell?
Good question.
Second that motion.
Okay, we have 2 what the hells.
Oh,
Any more?
I have another one. What?
Okay, so it's a lot of questions coming your way, Domino. How do you feel?
I'll stand up and just go to the front of the room. Let me start from the beginning.
Draw the board.
As houses are behind, we're just flying through the drift. There's a bunch of different stuff.
I do need you to roll a piloting check for me, Denver.
Yeah, it's
In
just like,
the
hey,
beginning.
hey, but I appreciate the dramatic flair, but I cannot see at the moment. Please fucking move.
Also, you do not get your +1 bonus for the drift. By the
Okay.
by.
28.
As he says from the beginning, I'm gonna look at Zerat and be like, "Popcorn."
Throughout, we'll get up.
Thank you.
Are we ready?
I'm listening.
I was part of a special ops program in the Vesk Navy. Privateers, have you? We were officially sanctioned by the Vesk military to perform operations against the Aslanti and occasionally the Pact Worlds. We would plunder and raid settlements off of smaller planets, mostly in Aslanti territory, as those bastards would do the same to us if they had the chance. But since the pact was signed, we couldn't officially be so much on the offensive without triggering an intergalactic war again. So, as a privateer, we would do these under our own flag so that no one would know that it was the Vesk government attacking these settlements. Well, they ended the program, and our captain didn't tell anyone. So we continued plundering and raiding, and long story short, well, I'm wanted for piracy by the Vesk military. And that's why I've fled to the Pact Worlds.
But you were following orders the whole time,
Of course.
or you were a pirate.
Well, I wasn't a pirate. My captain, Captain Fang, she was called, was ordering us to perform these raids. As far as we knew, we were still privateers.
I mean, that sounds like a lot of semantics to me there, bud.
What would you have done?
But it doesn't sound like Vesk doing non-Vesk things.
Where's that captain now? Did they not court-martial?
Yeah, where's this Fang she's called?
We got attacked by an unknown assailant, and we lost our ship, and I got away on a escape vessel.
Only you?
As far as I know.
Mighty convenient. Kali, I'm no longer suspicious of you.
I think I landed somewhere on Vesk 9. And
100%.
Yeah,
found my
Kali,
way onto the Pact Worlds.
as a more suspicious person on the crew, what do you make of this?
I mean, you can trust the Vesk, so I don't know why you're all
True.
thinking that I'm suspicious.
Did you see Fang die?
She definitely looked dead when I saw her last. But under the
But
circumstances, can never be too sure.
So you didn't watch her die on screen. She's still alive. That's the rules of cinema.
What?
My brother was also on board.
Awesome.
The three of us together were fighting the
Is his name
captain.
John Cena?
Not on
His name was
Ba-ba-ba.
Brutoro.
alive.
And you won't say his name in vain.
Write that down, though. Get that, Ferris?
Yeah, not on screen. Still alive.
Darn
My
it.
brother saved my life while the other captain was making quick work of the three of us teaming up on him. Brutoro managed to lock me into the escape vessel, and I had no choice but to escape.
Did you try to go back for rescue?
there was no rescue.
10-4. Go ahead and write down revenge story.
I'm gonna take a sense motive on this while I'm flying.
Yep.
Got the popcorn.
It's a 9.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna go with I believe him.
Can I roll sense motive on the group?
Sure.
Just want to see how. Can I trust them? Can I tell them more, or should I continue withholding the facts?
I just got back.
The Carfax.
Meta game. Just admitted to holding back facts, guys.
Everybody's hovering right over their sense motive rolls. Right now.
We're all just like here for it. Just press X to doubt.
I got 13.
Okay.
Any of us sus?
I mean, I'm sure everyone's suspicious of you.
I'm literally just taking notes, so I'm like,
Yeah, I'm on the fence. Like, do I keep going or?
I mean,
Try to slide it out.
I'd like to speak for myself in the matter that I'm not suspicious. Thrawn tends to be a pretty trusting person, right? Like I just kind of said, like I trust anyone with captain's access to the ship. Like if people think it's good to go into the drift, I'm like, yeah, I trust you. Let's do it. So I'm gonna trust these people until they give me a reason not to. Somebody trying to kill you isn't a reason not to trust you.
But, Captain, it does feel like the whole story's not there.
I didn't roll judge intentions. I don't know. Or
I mean,
sense motive.
I did, and he seems pretty.
Fine.
I don't know, man.
Otto will also roll then. Hold on.
Yeah, you
Is
can
it
hold
sense
that
motive?
roll. I'll just say there is one more thing. I'm sure you may have noticed my hand has a bit of an injury.
I wasn't going to say nothing because I felt that might be rude.
I just figured it was a war wound.
I have full
that's kinda
functionality
hands
of
like
this
that.
hand, but I've given some powers with it. But the ship that attacked us, it was, first of all, it was a dreadnought. It was some sort of colossal ship, and it was boarded, captained by. It had to be a bone sage from the planet Eox. Their entire crew were these undead monstrosities. Lifeless, thoughtless monsters.
necromancy.
We fought them back as much as we could, but they made quick work. They overwhelmed us just in sheer numbers. He attacked me and left me with this reminder of my failure.
Okay, what's up, Otto?
Otto?
Kind of
How does this have to do with anything about you being hunted?
Well, it was after this that I found out I was wanted. I don't know if they're related.
Oh,
But
so you didn't
you
just
asked how
know
I
you were
got off the
wanted.
ship and how everyone did.
Gotcha. So you knew you were wanted when you joined the group.
No. I joined the group through the military. It was a special ops team.
I
No.
think he meant
Our
This group.
Starfinder.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you disclose any of this to Starfinder, or are we the only ones that know?
It's Vesk. It's Vesk business. You're the only ones that know.
It's Vesk business until one of your Vesk buddies puts a gun to my head, right? So now it's our business.
It's the first time you've had a gun to your head?
No, it's not the first time I have a gun to my head, but every time I've had a gun to my head, I understood what business was being conducted. So I just want to be sure that you're telling us what business is being conducted here. You are accused of crimes you did not commit, or, more accurately, you committed under the auspice of the Vesk government.
This is true.
Can you prove that?
No. Which
Right.
is why I fled.
Which is why you ran. This all makes
I knew
a
they
lot of
wouldn't
sense.
see reason.
Given your propensity to your understanding of the Vesk military versus Starfinder's capabilities, how long realistically did you think it was going to take for this to happen?
I didn't think I was a big enough target for them to come after me, but they must be itching for some combat.
Now, question: how much is your bounty worth?
I didn't have time to read that far. I saw my face on the wanted signs and tailed it out of there.
All right, cool. And that was just for strict, like, scholastic, scholarly asking. No double crossing, none of that kind of nonsense here.
That's how I know Commander Drexig, whose insignias who the Vesk we just fought were wearing on their armor. It seemed to be him who placed me under arrest.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. That sucks, but sorry about everything. Mostly your brother. That's super shit.
I appreciate your sentiment, but at least he went down fighting. He was an honorable fighter.
Okay. I would love to make a culture check to see is this even in the is this in the realm of possibility? Like what sort of thing would Domino have to have done in order for the Vesk military to just like chase him to the ends of the earth or the ends of the world, the universe, basically?
Yeah, go ahead and roll culture.
18.
18. It is possible, especially if it was the Vesk breaking the pact and attacking stuff that could cause an intergalactic war between.
Planetary.
Right.
Intergalactic.
Exactly. But it would have to be pretty extreme. Whether it goes from like tons of murder and taking over pieces of their land to it's extremely possible, but the biggest issue is if they're trying to keep it, you probably think if they're trying to keep it quiet and they know someone who survived the assassination attempt of the people on that ship.
It's reasonable that this is a tie up loose ends situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will believe it.
Domino, this hand of yours, have you ever had someone look into it to make sure it wasn't something that was going to kill you?
I never wanted to bring it out, and it's been fine so far. In fact, it seems to have made me stronger in many ways. I was able to use it in our last fight.
Well, if you would like me to analyze it, well, magically, make sure that it's not something we need to worry about, I'd be more than happy to.
It's also more than just the arm. As I kind of lift up my sleeve and kind of reveal my veins are like kind of black and blue going to my chest, I seem to not really need to breathe sometimes, and poisons don't really affect me as much as it used to.
It sounds like it is more and more concerning as you are explaining this.
But again, nothing bad seems to have come of it. Mostly just bonuses.
No. Well, since we're, admitting to things, and it probably makes what you did makes what we did look like chump change. Denver?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, so for the purposes of everybody coming clean, laying everything on the table here, Otto and I may or may not be in some financial troubles with mobsters.
Much less worse than a government.
Yeah, so I mean, like these dudes just once told me, "Hey, throw that race." I said no and won anyway because that's just what the hell I do. Now they're real mad about it because I made them lose a lot of money. So they're saying that I need to pay them back if, I mean, Otto and I need to pay them back because we're a team. I kind of like look over my shoulder at Otto like we're a team. Uh, so yeah, that's what's going on there. That's pretty much the long and short of it. That dude sucks. I don't owe him jack. Otto don't owe him nothing, and he's just mad because I outraced his guy.
At
Is anyone
least
else
it's
running
not
for
the
their lives?
Vesk government.
100%.
It actually sounds a little bit worse than Domino's situation because he was just a part of a crew and was misled. You dodged some mobsters. But you stuck to your guns, so really, at the end of the day, you did what was right. You went
Does-
fast and ate grass. Sorry, I forget.
That was an emotional roller coaster, and I'm happy I was on it, I guess.
Yeah, couldn't have
Does
done it
anyone
without you, bud.
does anyone else want to admit to being hunted by anyone at this point?
I'll go
I'm just
ahead
gonna
and
look at-
tell you that Kali's super suspicious, and she's gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
admit why right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Collie and be like, "You've got something, right?"
You literally called yourself an outlaw when we first met you.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
true.
100%. There's a story there.
There is a story. Just don't know if right now is the time for it.
Oh, he's being hunted by the government. The Vesk.
Okay, you want the short version right now? I'm hunted by the same government.
The Vesk.
Yes.
Or mobsters. There's
Why
different.
is this
Wait.
our team?
Did they point to me or did they point to her when they said, "There they are"?
That's a good question. That's 100% a good question.
Did I just let out everything for no reason?
Yes, you
might have.
did.
It was all a ruse. We got it. We got it, guys. We can take him in now.
Hell yeah,
I
drop the
whispered to
drip
Sonny
right-
like, "Still want to be captain."
I mean, at this point, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Wait,
Great, thank you for sharing, Kali.
Didn't you and Domino know each other before the Starfinder group? Are you involved in his escapades?
Oh,
I mean-
damn.
No, I have known him longer than you guys, but by just like a couple days. So I'm not a part of that.
Insight check. Oh wait, sense motive.
Sense motive.
One of these.
Roll dice, get number. Well, okay.
Lie detector button.
12.
12. Seems honest.
Ah, cool. I believe you. Always have.
Thanks.
Sunny and I make a good pair.
Great.
I don't know if I want you saying that so soon to admitting to these crimes.
So we're being hunted by the mob and the Vest government ×2.
I don't think the mob would kill you for our money, at least. The Vesk will. They will kill you.
How much money are we talking?
I don't know. Denver did all of our betting.
So now money is such a loose term. If we're talking about financial compensation, it's more of a reputation kind of thing. All right, if I had to put a number on it, it's closer to like the 900,000, maybe $1 million, somewhere in there.
I'm sorry.
We were what?
You.
What?
I'm sorry. Just repeat that for the class. Let's.
What? I mean, money is such a fickle mistress.
No.
One day-
Just start at the number.
Oh yeah.
900,000 to $1 million. Yeah, it's right.
Thanks,
Hey,
Rix.
Ferrix, I love your note taking, except for right now, but it's great in every other situation. But you know what? Nah, thanks for keeping me honest. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I mean, that's what he said. So.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm on. So, I mean, here we are. We're halfway through the race. I get a call. I'm down there doing my thing, and he's just like, "Hey, brother, I'm gonna need you to take a dive." And I'm like, "Hell no." Dan Alvarez Rail don't take no dive for nobody, all right? And he's like, yeah, but you're gonna take that fall because we got too much money against you. And I'm like, that sucks to suck. And then I went on to win the thing. Afterwards, they were like, all right, so you're gonna pay us back for all the money we just lost there on you. And I told them no. They threatened to take my kneecaps. I told them I need those. And
Fair point.
yeah, they were like, all right, we're going to take your fingers then so you can't drive none. And I was like, well, I mean, I need those too because I'm a driver. That's what I do. And then I hit him with the old and ran away. And now we're here. Sorry, I.
Such the big leagues.
Yeah, sorry, I. That's my bad, bud.
Thank you, Denver and Otto, for sharing.
Mhm.
We appreciate you. Rix, Sonny, Zerat, are there any
Thrawn.
governments? I would gladly tell you right now. The only person I have breathing down my neck is my father to get into Starfinder, which I have, and I'm loving it. No, really, I am.
I mean,
Not
nobody
that-
protested, and then you had to confirm that you're loving it. So I don't think you love it there, Cap.
Yeah, Otto.
I'm putting money on the fact that Ferrix has got some dark shit.
Yeah,
I'm
fair.
probably the cleanest one here.
Very
Says
not
the
true.
dirtiest one here.
That's not true at all.
Says the grave robber.
You
What?
did put a tack on Mrs. Pataki's chair in the 3rd grade. I was there.
That
I
was
saw it.
like she deserved it. Okay.
So I'm just saying,
Going and airing
you're
my dirty
capable
laundry.
of some shenanigans.
All right, if we're out here pointing fingers every which way, trying to stir up some shit. Hey, Zerat,
Yes.
what are you about there, bud? What kind of nonsense you ever done? You run drugs? You I don't know. what are you into there, bud?
To my knowledge, there's no government entity or mob gang chasing after me.
Not bad at all.
No, no. One time,
See?
my colony was attacked, and we lost a lot of people. I almost sacrificed myself, but we won at the end of the day. So now I'm out here trying to learn everything I can, so that we don't get attacked.
Are you
Now-
really telling me right now your backstory is you're a fucking hero?
No, that is common in our society.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
and I
you're
helped it.
born hero. Got it.
We are all heroes. You are all heroes.
Oh,
We
shit,
have
you don't mean
sacrificed
that.
ourselves
I'm
for each
just-
other many times.
I'm just a xenoarchaeologist trying to make his way. Okay, that's all I am.
I feel like I want to know more about what the hell Zerat got going on, but I feel like we got away from Varric real quick, gang. And that's one hand coming up and kind of pointing in a general direction as I'm still flying.
Okay. Well, right now, to summarize our situation, unless Rix, did you want to share? I mean, I think it's funny that you're saying we got away from Rix real quick when we haven't really heard from Sonny, but we'll move on. Rix, is
That's
there anything you
also
want to share
fair.
with the class?
I mean, what is there to share?
I mean, we grew up together, but there's been some years. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure it's like a free pass right now. You know what I mean? Everybody's sharing everything.
free pass. Okay, so yeah, I was a little bit of a troublemaker when I was younger, and it got me into let's just call it the secondary Pathfinders. Little it teaches you how to be a crew member in a rough situation. But I mean, I didn't do anything wrong, and then I became an archaeologist for the Arcanumarium, and I met Zerat, and then that's where I'm here now.
All right. And Sonny, you're clean, right?
Oh.
Like,
I'm clean as a whistle.
I don't believe you for a minute.
Yeah, nah,
I mean,
with the
that's
amount
your choice.
with
Ooh.
how down for nonsense you are and how much you drink, there's something
mean-
going on back there.
No, I've lived all of my life on Raxel, so when you see so much of one place, you see a lot of war, and you want to go actually have fun and explore.
A
Makes
war
you
with
wanna drink.
Rexlites sound really cute.
It wasn't.
Oh no!
Just naturally dropped a nuke a minute ago
Yeah.
without any help. She just produced it.
Yep.
Hey, so, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. Yep,
Great.
I believe all that.
So just to summarize the situation, we got our ship, so that's really good. Let's start off with
Hell
the
yeah.
positive. I mean, good
No,
news, bad news. Good news, we got our
absolutely,
ship.
100%. Hell yeah, we're badasses.
Bad news, we're being hunted by 4 different organizations. Well, 4 organizations total. Maybe it's
You?
3. Hold on. 3. Well, it's the Vest government twice over,
Hmm.
and then the mob
I guess.
also kind of twice over because there are 2 people. That's kind of how
They
I'm
don't-
doing the math.
They don't really
That's
leave
still
the
only
planet.
2.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
but it's like twice over. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna send double the resources.
What's the third one though?
I mean, it's 4, or the way I'm counting it.
what?
Yeah,
What?
Captain, I don't like the way
So-
you're counting it.
so-
By my math, it's
Let me
2.
count this real quick. Collie's being chased by the Vest government. Domino's
1.
being chased by the Vex government.
Still 1.
Yeah, but it's double the resources.
Still
Double
1.
the
But
fun.
okay.
All right, fine. 2. If you
No.
want to live in a world of cotton candy and rainbows, you go ahead.
I mean, like, hey, I ain't stepping on nobody's skirts here. Go off there, Captain. I'm for it. I'm for it.
I'm just saying that this conversation could have gotten a lot worse.
Just because you're
Um,
running from your father doesn't mean you have to double up on our problems.
Okay, well,
Right.
all right. Nobody attacked you for literally murdering villages of people. So let's
I
not bring out the gloves now. You know what I mean?
Hey, Captain, I have an offer for you.
Okay.
Since your dad sounds kind of like a dick, when we get back to Absalom Station, put me on the phone with the guy. I'll talk to him. We'll smooth it over. Bingo, bango. You're gonna be fine. All right.
It's not that easy.
Yeah. Let's just leave my father out of it for a moment.
Also, Absalon Station is the one place the mob will get at us. They'll probably won't mess with us off-world. But when we're on Absalon Station,
100%.
we should be a little worried.
Yeah,
Great.
I probably won't leave the ship when we're on old AS over there.
Okay. All right. No, this is good. I was sort of forced into this situation by my father because I never really cared for this sort of life. And from the bottom of my heart, this is the best case scenario for me. I'm here to help. You know what I mean? I'm here to help you all get out of these problems instead of being taken advantage of by some Starfinder nonsense that I don't really want to do anyway. So, if everybody's on board with that, I mean, we're going to Absalom Station. If you're not on board with it, you have the option in free agency. You can do whatever you want. But I'm here to help you all resolve these conflicts.
Thanks.
God, that might be one of the. That was beautiful, Captain.
Thanks.
If I weren't flying right now, I'd give you a hug.
I'm going to be real with you. My worst nightmare is that all y'all were just Starfinder prom knobs and you stored the rule book up your butt. So this is really good for me. I enjoy it.
So you didn't want more of your best friend?
I mean, no, just one's enough. You know what I mean?
Shit. Riggs, he can fight him one time for the one time if he wants to, but he earned that one.
No,
That's
I
much
mean,
got.
what?
No,
There's only one of me, so
yeah. Hey,
Rick-
rules are
Rick's-
rules.
Rex plays by his own rules.
I mean,
You know, Riggs does strike me as a loose cannon cop that lives on the edge and plays by their own damn rules.
sometimes.
I'll find it in there. You know what? We're gonna make a badass out of you. You're already kick ass, but we're gonna make like a. You're gonna do something like wild one of these days.
Real quick,
I
guys.
hope so.
everyone's position. I'm assuming the gunners are in the gunner seats, but facing the captain's chair. Captain, are you sitting in your chair, having this conversation?
Yeah.
Otto, I'm assuming you're sitting relatively close to the captain, facing the gunners and the window in front. Is that correct?
I'm standing next to Denver.
Okay. So you're gonna be standing next to Denver, facing the group because
Yeah.
Denver's facing the opposite way. Domino, you're standing at the front of the ship, facing the captain's chair. Everyone facing the back of the ship, please roll me a perception check. So that would be the gunners. Zura, where are you standing? I know you walked in with your bowl of popcorn. Are you just standing next to the captain's chair, looking out or like towards the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most likely.
So that means
Or wherever Otto is, I guess, because
Does Zara not have like a station, a magical station on the bridge? Is that not a thing we have?
there is one. I just didn't know if they went to it with their popcorn. 'Cause
Okay,
I know
okay,
Otto
that's
asked for popcorn, so I'm assuming
sure.
Zura is standing next to Otto. Otto, Gunners, Zerat, and Domino. And then last but not least, Ferrix, where are you sitting at? Are you just sitting at your computer desk? Facing?
I am still strapped into my seat from when we entered the drift, so I'm still at my station, which I imagine is behind Captain's chair if the front's up here.
Yeah, I would agree. So yeah, everyone besides Ferrix, Thrawn, and Denver, please go ahead and roll a perception.
18.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
17.
25.
25.
Natural
We
20.
know what's on
Natural.
20.
Ooh. All of you
Oh, yeah.
see a large individual, about 6.5 feet tall,
Mm.
walk
Mm.
from left to right past the bridge, coming from like your quarters, heading towards the engineering bay.
Hate it.
I assume there's a will save that's about to follow
Yes.
up?
As you guys look and see, and you guys lose eye contact, please, everyone who made that perception, please make a will save.
I was waiting for you to not say that, and I was like, I'm gonna bear arms.
There's a fight that happens. I cannot fight. This sucks.
This was a +1 for me, right? Because it's mind affecting.
It is indeed a mind affection.
I will say, I don't know if I've mentioned this. If it specifically functions against undead, I don't get that bonus.
Gotcha. Okay.
21.
12.
21, 12,
18.
8.
18, 8,
19.
19.
Fred to add 1.
That is
23.
23. Only one that remembers is Kali. All of you sort of stop, look around. You get that very familiar feeling of forgetting something. Not exactly sure what it is. Obviously, all the conversation stuff. Kali, you absolutely just saw a 6.5 foot tall individual wearing like light tan armor just walk by the bridge door.
Well, that was freaky. Anybody else?
Yeah, there's
What?
a lot of talking.
What?
An individual just walked past.
Starting to count
What?
heads.
That's
What
that
do you...
way.
Where'd they go?
It's like as tall as me. 6.5 foot tall. Why are you using quotation marks over
I
there?
think you're seeing things.
I mean, how we would have known. I mean,
Where?
Al, can you run a life science check?
A scan?
I mean,
Scanning.
I heard of this.
And you guys
It's
see
called
the
madness.
very familiar like red wave that goes out on the ship. There are 9 life forms on the ship.
Told you I wasn't lying.
I like that we all
Eat 'em.
started counting.
There's only 8 of us.
Don't even
There's
have
only
to
8 of
count.
us.
I am going to make a full sprint to my gear back in the engineering bay.
Did anybody bring a friend?
I did
Who
not.
has friends?
Only you.
Kali, where did you see this being?
It was walking from our quarters to the engineering area.
Was it a?
Is Otto out of the room?
Was
Yeah,
it a
Otto
vest?
just like instantly took off
Yeah.
and went towards the engineering bay.
6 foot was I'm gonna look through my notes real quick. Was the gray that I wrote about 6 foot?
It was.
Okay, that's scary.
As everybody's going their own ways, here, God, don't leave me alone. Guys.
I'm still here. I'm still here,
Please.
Denver. I'm still
Oh.
locked into my chair.
Okay, cool.
I
I'm
think the
glad you're
button's
here.
jammed,
Oh, that super sucks. Sorry, bud.
so we're stuck here.
All right. I just didn't want to be alone with an unknown person wandering about. I have to keep flying, so I can't really do much.
I get that. I think it's a 6 foot person, but could be what I forgot about before. Maybe.
What do you mean?
Oh, what?
Oh, I wrote down a note about a gray alien thing that makes you forget about stuff. You know, gray. The grays. We talked about this.
I don't know about the Greys.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember. I rolled recall knowledge on that.
Does your gray wear armor?
The one I drew a picture of does not have armor on. I show the picture.
Are they friendly in nature, or should we be concerned?
I wrote observant. So
They're on the ship, so you know I'm gonna go try to kill it.
either I was
Yeah.
complimenting my own observational skills, or I don't really remember writing any of this, so I'm just interpreting from what I wrote. I just
Right.
wrote observant.
Here's
So-
here, here we go.
Let me know when I get back fully geared.
Can I? I'll draw you a picture really fast, Rick, and you can put it in your notes, please. Okay.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
just
Here's a
slide it.
picture. It's not, I'm a terrible artist, so don't make fun of me.
A stick
like-
figure that says gray with an arrow pointing to it.
with like blocks of yellow on it.
Exactly. It has like just like a stick figure with a really big head.
Well,
I'm just gonna.
all right. I'll just put it in there. Close it.
Okay. Collie, Sunny, Domino. How do you feel about clearing the entire ship? And if this thing's hostile, do what you do best.
Let's go.
Yep.
Great. Denver,
Oh,
fly the ship.
try not to take your eyes off of it,
Or what?
or you'll forget.
What about my ears?
How do you know that?
I wrote it down. Forget. That's all I wrote. It's just forget.
Right.
So I'm just guessing.
Putting together
Alright,
what happened here. Zarat,
Captain.
I want you to go, I guess, with them to clear and find this individual. But I want you constantly stream of thoughting information to Rix, who is going to be taking notes. We need to write down everything. If we're going to forget, which seems to be the case here, if Rix's notes are detailed, which I think we all agree they are, we need to document as much as we can.
Let me
What
get
if
to a
we-
blank page. Hold on.
What if we
There.
turn our comlinks on to record?
Not that I don't trust your judgment, Captain. However, my powers do not work that far yet, and I don't know if I will be able to communicate with this individual. However, Rix is the most powerful technomancer I've ever met. He may have more luck. He does words good.
Great. Domino had a great idea. Body cams. Turn on your comm links. Let's record everything we see.
I'm not sure if our comm units have cameras. Not sure.
I mean, Al, can you pinpoint this individual in the ship right now for me?
Processing.
There are 8 individuals that belong to the crew. Who is the odd person? Odd being out.
They're in the engineering bay. At this point, Otto, you make a mad break for the engineering bay. And you walk in, and sitting in the middle of the engineering bay against the back wall is just this large gray alien just sort of plopped down, eating what looks like to be like a two-headed rat. It's just, and it looks.
I'm not going. As soon as I see this thing, I'm going to stop moving. I'm just
Pull
going
out a
to.
grenade.
As you do. No, I'm going to tell my Nexocortec to communicate with Al and stream, because I'm assuming the Exocortec can see through my eyes.
Yep.
And tell it to stream what I am currently seeing on every screen in the ship.
In the main, on the bridge, where you guys get your hologram that pops up, you guys see right when Al says, "It's in the engineer bay," a projector pops up, and you guys just see the gray sort of just standing there with like what looks like a small rodent in its hand, just waving.
Oh yeah. Hey.
I'm going to, I'm not even going to blink. I will let them dry out. I am going to slowly reach over and grab my rifle. Like, super slow.
I might start running straight to engineering.
Same.
I'm gonna grab the plate of Twinkies and just kind of briskly walk that way.
Go
Oh,
back to
yeah.
my
Don't take my
room.
Twinkies.
Wait. Okay.
I'm still here, bud. I got you. Me and you, we're safe forever. Ain't
If I
nobody
look
gonna-
away from the screen, do I have to make it safe?
You want to try?
Well, I was like, wait, come back, and then I was.
You look over and it's still there.
Oh, good. Okay. trying to
Charlie, are you
draw it.
going with? You're muted.
I forgot. Sorry. I yelled at Rix. You might want to tell them not to shoot your buddy there, as everybody's running towards that way.
Oh, don't shoot him. Oh wait, where is it?
We have calm.
I don't
I've-
go with them.
Okay, you're gonna stay in the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't kill it unless.
Why are we
unless
not
it-
killing it?
Unless it has. I mean, it's waving. You gonna just shoot the first guy that's waving at you?
Wouldn't be the first
I
time.
mean, with this group,
I believe there was
Yes.
a rule set in place earlier that if it is innocent and someone is killing it, they are the bad guys.
Great.
Killing at it. Yep. That's the phrase.
I assume that this ship has some sort of intercom.
Yeah.
Great. I turn on the intercom. I say, random gray individual waving with a rat in our engineering bay. We have documentation that you've been following us for some time. I think this is your sign to either tell us what you want, stop following us, and making us forget. Best, Captain.
Well said.
Did I get my rifle?
Yeah, absolutely. They're still just
Yep.
waving and
Cool.
looking
Mhm.
very confused now from trying to figure out where the sound is coming from.
There's a barrel in its face.
Hey, what?
He's
I-
being so nice.
It's about to be unconscious.
I feel like. Where did he get the armor from?
You checked up your butt.
I feel like he's a reject.
The three of you that were making haste towards the engineering bay, you make it there. Otto has a gun aimed right at it. It's just
Look, he's just enjoying a meal.
Otto, I think you can put your gun down.
No.
I'm not gonna hesitate to just go try to pin it.
you're
But
just-
he's being so nice.
He's trespassing on our ship.
Well, maybe he doesn't know it.
I won't kill it.
Do you understand us?
Maybe it was
he like
his ship
looks
first.
down
I don't like the way he's looking at me. It's kind of scary.
Stares at you. Looks back over to the rest of you.
Somebody else talk to him, please.
I'm gonna hand a pair of binders, handcuffs, to with my one hand to Domino, and just kind of look at him. I don't feel like I need to explain what this means.
Is he gonna bonk me on the head like that last guy?
Bonk!
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him and roughly, without hesitating, try to bind his hands behind his back.
Roll to grapple.
Is it 19?
19. That's
Plus,
just. Oh, it's natural.
plus my attack bonus.
Hold
20
action.
5.
Okay. What are you holding your action for?
If this thing shows lethal intent, I'm gonna shoot it in its kneecaps.
Define lethal intent.
Tries to damage Domino. That isn't just like some just toddler flailing.
Okay.
Like he's going for the throat or something. You know what I mean?
Okay. And that's just K. Is that KAC plus 8?
Yeah, I don't have any bonuses.
And that was
grapple.
total of
25.
25.
KC.
Yep. So you go ahead and wrap him around. It does, because you're being so forceful, drop the rat, and the rat begins to bleed on the floor. And just
Or Yosoki.
I'm not gonna answer.
he just looks down.
Where'd you come from? Who do you know?
Hot Night Joe.
I brought some Twinkies as a. What is going on in here? Always with the violence, you guys.
Thrawn, we have.
I told him not to.
Why does this crew just expect us to not manhandle a stowaway?
Look at him.
He's so cute.
He tries like
What?
he tries to like bend down to like grab the rat.
Zerat
He's
will
just hungry. Just give him food.
Zerat with psychokinetic hand a Twinkie just over towards the Gray's mouth, and then
He's lucky I didn't feed him his own tongue.
No,
Yeah.
it wants the rat.
He's gonna roll judge intention. Roll how to roll diplomacy.
nah,
Me?
I'm good at that.
No, it's Zerat.
Cool.
I
12.
don't think that was very diplomatic.
12.
Diplomatic.
He looks down.
I'll bring the Twinkie back. Psychokinetic hand, pick up the rat, bring it towards his mouth.
He like bites down on it.
See, he was just hungry.
I don't think it's all there. Can I like sense motive on like sense intelligence? I guess. Like,
You can do a life science check to see like what the average intelligence is.
Can I sense your IQ?
Seems rude.
I don't know. 24.
24. I mean, they have like they're an intelligent race just like any other. It ranges. It can be extremely intelligent, and they can be
Yeah. All right.
not so much.
This one.
Do we have a brig on this ship?
No.
We'll have to lock him in Thrawn's room.
I still have that extra bunk set up for our friends from earlier. Zerat already did this earlier, but he doesn't remember. He's gonna try to telepathically communicate to the Gray and say, "Can you understand me?" If you need my language list, I have it prepared.
Yes, please.
All right, I lied. Hold on. Where is
Okay.
Got black and white, but not gray.
Right.
Common, Shirin, Versite, Raxolite, Abyssal, Celestial, Infernal, Castravalian, Elven, Aslanti.
Nope.
Alright.
I mean, I speak a handful of languages. Maybe he could like put me on. I guess something words of heart. Common, Infernal, Kasatha, Draconic, and Goblin. Shit.
Thrawn, what do you want us to do with this stowaway? Toss him out the trash compactor?
I mean, I can't really tell from here. Has he shown any intent to hurt you?
He ate a rat. One of us could be next.
Outstanding. Try and communicate with him before we do anything with him.
Zerat's doing that eyebrow moving thing. I think he's trying to talk, brain speak with him.
Great.
I'm not having any luck. They do not understand me.
Eric's, you speak more languages, right?
Yeah, I speak quite a lot, but
Wait, Al, can you do a scan on this thing to tell us what it is?
Scanning. Individual. Gray. What would
Is
you like to
that-
know?
Thanks, Al.
known languages.
Aclo. And telepathy.
Oh, yeah, I don't speak that.
I mean,
Maybe I could learn it, but maybe I can learn some basic Aclo. It's about the best I can do.
Al, do you have a translation program?
Processing. Please upgrade to the full ship
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna get the paywall.
$1.99
per word.
Can I just kind of like step up to him and be like, "You here? Why?"
That is
Roll diplomacy with a -4.
Can you understand me?
It's the best we've done so far.
Louder and slower.
No, it's not.
Can I break one
got
of
a
its
10.
finger?
It's you see a
I don't think
beginning
anyone
in
else has rolled to actually communicate with this thing. That's pretty
a
good.
crooked smile, and as it sort of laughs, you can see it phase in and out of reality and phase back in, but
Oh
the
my
shackles
lord.
drop down to the ground. And just
'Cause I don't-
continue
I don't know.
like laughing and sort of like taking breaths in between to eat.
I'm gonna hit the full stop button on the drift drive.
You're gonna pull out of the drift.
I don't think we can.
Don't want to do that.
Don't we have to get to our
have to go
destination?
You can absolutely pull out of the drift.
I would recommend against
Who knows
that.
where we end up?
You don't know where
hold
you
on.
will end up.
Do you wanna run that past me there, boss?
Otto, hold on. JJ does not know the problems with pulling out the drift. Otto would.
Yeah, that's fair.
So is that
You absolutely can pull out of the drift. It is extremely rough if you're not using a beacon, because that's how the drift works. You connect beacon to like you hone in on a beacon and you go straight there. You can break off. It's like an interstate. You can break off at any point. It's a little rough, and you don't know where you'll end up.
Or what dimension or anything like that.
Otto morally is debating whether this is lethal intent. And he's really itching that trigger. He doesn't know. He's questioning
Just sitting there laughing and eating a rat.
I'm gonna break its arm.
Oh my god, I'm on my way.
What?
I
Why?
see this action and I sprint.
Let's see him get out of these shackles.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's fair. It's what Domino would do.
Roll.
I low key get it, but
Okay, first roll a
Not
grapple.
lethal. I was gonna say I don't know how to break an arm, but
We're gonna go roll with a grapple and roll athletics.
I feel like Domino would know exactly how to break it on.
yeah, you just explained your past to us. Like it's pretty clear.
yeah, you just
It
gotta
is
do
Broke
one
a
it.
few arms in your day.
This is not the first arm you've probably broken.
I only
Ah,
got 16 on grapple, so
16 on grapple. He goes ahead and wiggles out of the grapple. He was still looking down at Sunny. He looks back up.
I'm about to bop
At
you
least
on the
I
head.
made him laugh.
Permission to bop him on the head.
He just looks. At this point,
I run
like
in.
it's down to like the rat's butt. And he hands it like off. It almost looks like he's offering it to you, Sonny. At this point, Thrawn has entered the room.
I'm just gonna be like, no.
You just see me swinging,
It's
trying to
impolite.
grab him.
You should probably accept this.
I don't. Okay. I'll just reach out with one of my elf arms so I don't have to touch it.
You did, and it's still warm.
Oh, yay! Thanks. Guys, I think I miss Pet.
Great. Everybody but Sunny out of the room. Well, I mean, this is the best room to do it in, but it stands.
I'd advise
What?
against leaving this unknown creature alone with you guys.
Sunny's in here. It's going to be fine.
Apparently,
She
we
explodes. The
this-
drift engine is also right here.
Yeah, hey, Captain, I would strongly advise against putting the person who is just a walking nuke anywhere near that drift drive.
I
I-
can
I-
control it.
I appreciate all of the input, but this is the situation we find ourselves in. So,
Oh, cool. My
All
2
right.
cents. Putting it in there. Now you got it.
yeah, I trust Sunny. We got this.
Can I try to like create a rudimentary ACLO translator somehow using the computer? I know it'll be pretty hard.
Yeah, it'll be a very high DC, but you can absolutely try to.
All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. What if I told you I got a 28?
28.
What'd
That's a
you
high
actually
roll.
get?
That's a high roll.
You search across just as many infospheres as you can. It's very difficult to grab infospheres, especially because you're in the drift.
Yeah.
Somehow you don't know which infosphere you grabbed it from, but you have access to an ACLO translator. DC was 25.
I'm like,
Nice.
I like create it and I'm like, yes! Oh, okay, hold on. I'm coming! I'm coming! And I'm
Rick,
just
I
trying to
need
get
some
out
help.
of my... It's... The thing's stuck. I put it on too hard, I think. I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck.
I had that same problem a couple times there, but it happens. It happens. You just gotta relax, man. Breathe. You're
Oh.
fine.
If I push it in and... Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I-
there you go.
I-
See, you got.
There,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, I'm coming. And then I leave and I start running, holding it in the air.
Just as he's out of the room to call, he just, that boy gonna have an aneurysm at some point. I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. He's just gonna be oozing brain soup out of his ears at one point. I'm not ready for that.
I don't think anybody is.
Yeah. Nope.
As you guys continue your flight through the drift, and it's relatively smooth. Some points, Denver, because of the stuff that's flying by, you have to, swoop around things, go through large holes that have fit your ship, and you get some air resistance. Not a whole lot, which is weird because typically there's no air resistance at all in space. But the fact you're getting some is a little off-putting.
If you need another piloting from me, it's a 34.
That is insane. Balanced, everyone, balanced.
Best pilot at this side of the Mississippi.
Uh,
The side of the diaspora, brother. Here we go.
true. You continue on without much of issue. I need both of you guys to go ahead and roll perception checks for me, though. Kali and Denver.
I'm flying too well. I got an 11.
I don't know.
21.
21. Both of you, even though only because of its sheer size, see a large reptilian creature with large wings on its back sort of just do a single motion, like push back, as it just almost torpedoes through a bunch of debris. You see the debris sort of roll off of it, almost seeming unaffected. And then just sort of spiral downwards. And you just see it leave the drift.
All right, so we
What?
ain't gonna say shit about that to anybody else. All right.
Nope.
All right.
Same
Cool.
with me.
Yep. 100%. And I'm just gonna keep on flying.
And it roughly was about the size of your ship in size, by the way.
Yeah. No, we don't fuck with that. All right.
That's why it's secret safe.
Yep.
Flashback to the other side. At this point, everyone is being ushered out of the engineering bay. As Ferrex coming down around the I got it, guys.
I've got it. I've got a translator. No one's
Alright,
excited.
This
I
is
just
this is on me. Are you in the room with me?
Just assumed you captain.
Nope. I don't have the trust of this thing. This is a Sunny situation.
all right, Sonny.
Um,
You just talk into it, and then it'll translate. It's gonna be very rudimentary though. So
Okay.
some
alright.
things might get mistranslated. But
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and take it from you, and then just kind of like point at it and point at the gray, and say, "Do you understand this?"
Its eyes open up wide. And look very closely at you.
Please.
And it gets confused.
say something.
Do you speak? Do you talk in people's heads? Can you talk in my head?
And he just looks at you. You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna because I'm staring through the windshield. I'm not keeping my eyes, who are the cameras, off of this thing. I'm just gonna tap on the glass, touch him.
I don't want to yet.
Consent and support.
Are you here to hurt us?
Good question. Good question.
And then I'll just slowly put my finger up for him to touch like E.T.
E.T.
It will go ahead and you touch it. It's very leathery in feel. It's cold as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do you need help? Oh my god. How the hell are we supposed to figure out what it needs? What's your
You're doing great.
Can
Ask
you
if
write?
can write. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so come on, people, Captain needs some paper. Bring in some paper and pens, please.
Alex is here. You know
I
he has
have
paper on him.
I have multiple notebooks because Rick needs them constantly. We're good.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get everything together and put it in front of him. Can you put down your name?
Goes in and writes. And you see what looks to you in hieroglyphics because you don't
I
understand
can
what.
read it.
Great.
Okay.
I can comprehend language.
Yeah.
Awesome! What does it say?
Jimothy.
How did you know?
How dare you?
Frick!
Lyle.
Rick?
Grick. Grik.
Richard?
Grick is short for Gritchard.
It's true.
Okay, Grick, I'm Sunny. What do you need help with?
And he points out the window. And you just turn around and you see Denver's or not Denver's, but Otto's face just in the porthole.
Oh, is he scary? I'm just gonna give him the comms. Hi, Otto, could you step the fuck away?
No.
Alright, well, he's not gonna talk to me until you're gone.
I'll just like, if I'm looking here, I'm just gonna be like,
The gray looks down and Bean's right. It just says that's worse.
Yeah, he doesn't like that,
You're scaring
Otto.
him more. You're scaring him more.
Could you just step away for a few minutes?
I don't like this at all, but I will step away from the door. But I am in reach.
All right, go ahead and roll
Okay.
a will save for me.
Oh, poo!
We're just standing out there. Why was I here?
Oh yeah, I would have left
I,
a while ago, by the way.
Okay, if you are leaving the vicinity or no longer have eyes on the gray, I need you to go ahead and roll a will save for me.
Nope.
13.
13.
26.
26. Oh, also the people in the bridge, I need you to also roll a will save because there is no longer video feed.
All
Yeah.
right.
Wait, do I have
Where did
video
everybody
now?
go?
What?
Right.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
23.
23 total? What'd you get there, Denver?
I got a 9.
9? You
I got an 8.
you look around. You forgot something.
Is anybody else hungry?
Yeah.
By the way, if those of you who rolled, if you do not roll a 23, you did not succeed on the DC.
What does the DC do again?
It's just if you did not succeed, you forget that this entity exists
Oh,
entirely.
Cool. I have to roll a crit. Awesome.
Hey, me and Kali did, so
So yeah, Zurat
Yes.
and Kali both remember that this entity exists. The rest of you are for some reason all standing in a hallway
Looking at each other.
looking at each other.
I'm just scribbling and
Is that better?
He scribbles down. Is he? He begins to erase it and changes it to gone. Is he gone?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he won't hurt you unless you hurt me.
He goes ahead, turns it around, says promise.
I promise.
Again, only person that can read this.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just making sure.
I mean, to make this things worse, in all reality, if I don't remember any of this, my natural instinct is just to go back to my room, which is the engine bay.
I promise. But if he sees you, he might get scared. 'Cause you,
Otto's stuck in a loop.
Yeah. It's ground.
Until I roll a crit, pretty much.
I actually can't hit that DC at all.
is there any way you can make people stop forgetting you?
Let me check. No.
Yeah.
it just happens.
Okay, well, you're on our ship, so if they see you and get scared, they might pull a gun on you, but they won't hurt you.
Why?
You're kind of scary looking to people who don't know what you are.
He writes underneath. Who does that?
Normal
Why are you
fucking
on our
people.
ship?
He erases it. You seem fun.
No.
Fine.
about that.
Shop?
We're not
We don't
looking
need a
for
wild
a
card.
team member right now.
We don't need a wild card. We don't need Charlie Day on the ship. That makes us forget. It's not a thing we need right now.
Wild card, yeah.
Someone we occasionally forget we have.
Wait, what are we doing? Wild card.
Okay, well, we're going to Absalon Station, right? So when we get there, you have to get off of our ship because it's dangerous to be with us. I shouldn't have said that.
He look. Why?
Because
I probably bumble back in the room like, what the fuck?
because it's just dangerous because we are going on missions right now, and my team will forget who you are, and they don't trust people.
It just says okay, and then it has a drawing of a sad face.
I want to die. I'm just gonna get on the comms. Okay, guys, don't be alarmed because I've made friends with him. He's very nice. And he's just on our ship because we seemed fun.
Now,
So
son,
I swear to God, if you pull a gun on him, I'll kill you.
you know
Talking
that a
about the
gray
shirt?
is a real big responsibility. You gotta walk it. You
I
gotta
know. I gotta get rats.
What do you think we should do?
I have no idea.
Same.
I'm just gonna turn off the translator really quick. Oh my God, why does he like me?
Well,
gonna
you probably
pop in.
pushed him away at some point and ignored him. It just happens that way.
I'm
I
gonna
feel like
pop
that.
in over the comms and just be like, "What the hell are y'all talking about?"
Oh my gosh. Did
Yes.
you guys look away?
From what?
I don't understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's someone else on our ship right now. He looks a
No.
little frightening, but I promise he's okay. And I've got the situation under the control of me, the captain, and Thrawn, the captain. And also,
It's a double captain situation.
Yeah,
Felix is here.
I feel like we need a system that's like, how big of an emergency is it? Is it how many captains does it take? 1 to 8? If 2 captain situations, pretty bad.
Should we?
It's not bad.
We need a big picture captain and then a normal everyday captain.
We run shifts. We have
In
labor
all
on the
reality.
ship.
Wait, so you all forgot?
Forgot fucking what?
Is there something in the
Shit.
microwave?
Sonny, can you ask why we forget?
Hot pocket.
Do we?
Where are those
Yeah,
drinks at?
I can. I'll turn back on the translator. Why do we forget you?
He stops and like looks off in the distance, and his eyes are like just all black. So there's not like a pupil or anything like that. He just looks off in the distance,
I think the question is too big.
taps on the dry erase board. And he ends up writing, turns around, just how we are.
This isn't helpful.
Physiology. Got it.
Are we there yet?
Physiology.
I'm like
Yes.
2 hours in the drift.
Yeah.
Perhaps there is a way that we can set up a sort of note system where we can, check every day, since we forget as soon as we leave this place.
I mean, I told him he had to get off the ship, so
Oh. What
we
if he
only have
doesn't?
to at least remember it. Yeah, how are we gonna know? Are we
Okay,
gonna,
I'm making notes real quick.
we're gonna have
How-
to do a constant scan.
constant scan every day.
Someone
for
always has
Gray.
to be with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we take turns?
Should he just stay with me?
Really?
I mean, he trusts me.
He trusts
you
you.
ride
Yeah.
its
I'm gonna turn
shoulders.
on the translator. Are you gonna kill me?
Good question.
Are
It's
you
a
a
great question.
murderer?
Good
Yeah,
question.
100%. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It just said no question mark. I'm not a Vesk.
Oh. Oh. Snark.
Okay, well,
Snark.
just stay
And
with
it starts
me.
erasing it and laughing.
Just stay with me, please, and I will try to make sure you're safe. And I'll point to Thrawn. And this is our captain.
And he goes,
Saluting.
He's good. We're all good. Yeah, Even that bad one, he's good too sometimes.
And he said, he writes down like very quickly and puts it up. The vest attacked me.
Oh, that one.
We're working on it.
They attacked
We're-
everybody,
he's
buddy.
got anger problems.
That wasn't anger. That was could have been self-defense.
It erases it. Question: am I safe?
Now, yes. Yes.
He erases it.
I am gonna walk back in, mainly just because it's my
Oh my
room.
god.
Otto, not yet.
But this is a what do you mean not yet? It's my room. What are you doing in here, anyways?
They're not done yet. Well,
As soon as
I'm
I
outside with you.
As soon as I see the gray, does my memory of the gray come back, or is it fresh again?
Fresh.
Like, okay, then it's just startled, and I'm not gonna point it because I remember Sonny telling me something. I'll be like,
Otto, this is a gray. If you leave its sight, you forget it. We're kind of having a conversation in your bedroom, and that's a bit awkward. Don't draw your weapon. It can't understand you.
I'll just go into the translator. This is Otto. He helps run the ship.
This is his room.
This
See
is
Otto
his
run.
room, and we should probably leave.
And he sort of shrugs and like stands up and begins to walk towards.
Oh
the
god,
door.
hold on. Wait. I'm just gonna reach out my hand. Hold my hand.
He smiles and takes your hand. Well, he like leans down because it's 6.5 feet tall and you're a foot and an inch.
You mean he doesn't have Slenderman arms?
No.
Yeah, what the heck?
Alright, I'm gonna try to
quickly
walk them
drawing this
to the
picture
main
right
or to
now.
the cafeteria.
As you guys go ahead and walk from the engineering bay to the cafeteria, that is where we'll go ahead and wrap up tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for coming around and hanging out with us for this crazy adventure. As soon as we get the VOD from Paizo, this will be uploaded on my YouTube over at youtube.com/jbrews11 Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a what are they called? Premieres. We do premieres of that where myself and sometimes some of the cast members, whether if they're available, will come in and hop in and talk to chat about it and stuff like that. So make sure you guys please come by and take a look at that. We also have episode 1 through 11 uploaded already. And then we also will go ahead and as soon as it's posted up on YouTube, we'll go ahead and release the podcast version as well. And that can be sort of found anywhere that you listen to podcasts at. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. If you guys like it, please leave a like. Go ahead and make a comment on it on all the social medias if you guys can, whatever you guys are watching it, listening to it. So that way we know as well where to put our focus at. And as Ian put in the chat, I am Jay Brews. This is my fantastic cast of We Run the Stars. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us for this crazy adventure. Seriously, we stream this every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every single Thursday, unless we have multiple players out. I know a lot of people have said, "Oh my goodness, 8 people." This is it. And the thing that's nice about 8 people, we can get a little bit more leeway if people go missing. So I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Again, from myself and the cast, seriously, guys, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us on Gen Con Online here at Paizo. It's been a fantastic time so far, and I will see you guys next week on next Thursday for We Run the Stars. Have a good night, guys.